10th edition is here! Over 10 days, we'll be playing 18 games of the new edition. So join us as we learn this strange new landscape. Each day features exciting new reveals, candid talks, and a hilariously good time. Welcome to Tabletop Titans. Welcome to the 10 Days of 10.
Welcome back to Tabletop Titans for another epic game of 10th edition. My name is Brian. I got my good friend Bridger here, and we are continuing our 10 Days of 10th edition with 2 new index reveals. We've got the Adeptus Mechanicus, one of my all-time favorite and biggest collections, against the Questoris Knights, the Imperial Knights, which are a ton of fun, really exciting. We've been looking forward to this battle all week. Here we are. It should be really a great one.
It's, oh, God. I've been so excited about Knights.
He has.
They've been
won't
telling
shut
me,
up about them.
They're like, no, I don't think it's a good...
Not me.
We shouldn't, no. And I'm like, I'm playing Knights. They're so cool.
They are cool.
God, once they can play the game, Brian.
And they play the game. They're strong. They're thematic. It's really, really great.
Legitimately one of the most thematic indexes, period. Full stop. Everything has dripping with flavor.
Strongly agree. The Adeptus Mechanicus continue the trend of being an extremely complicated and techy army. Lots of interesting interactions, tons of data sheets, very divergent abilities. It's not actually easy to wrap your head around this faction. I'm taking stuff that was on the back of my shelf, things I haven't got to play in a while. I'm breaking out models I've never even played that I got commissioned and I've never played them yet. So for me, this is just a smattering. We're going to see how it works. So why don't we start talking about the list? But actually, you know, before we do that, because we're working so hard on this 10 Days of 10th, I think this is the time that you should like and subscribe. We know that many of you have not subscribed. We've seen the metrics.
What's that
YouTube
about?
tells us. It's saying you out there right now, you didn't subscribe. So I really think you should do it right now. We're working so hard for you, and this is just the beginning. We've got so much more 10th edition coming. In fact, this weekend, we're playing 8 games this weekend in 2 days. That's 4 streams a day. That's a new record for us. And it's so that we can have our very first tournament of 10th edition. In fact, a lot of the factions you haven't seen us play yet, it's because we're saving them for the tournament. And so that's how we're actually trying to get it to fit in.
That's how we're doing it.
But we're going to have 8 games, 8 players, single elimination. We're going to crown the very first victor of 10th edition. Do you think it could be Bridger? Could be me?
I've won it before.
He has won it before.
A couple of times.
This is true.
I've won it
actually
2 of the 3 times.
He's the shoo-in to win it, I suppose, at this point.
I mean, clearly. Front runner.
Okay, well, why don't we take a look at the list we're bringing for today's game? Let's see who's up first. Well, it's me, the Adeptus Mechanicus. As I said,
that's a lot of units.
Yes, it is.
That's a lot.
It is an army that actually wants a lot of smaller units. I built an army that's kind of all-rounder. Even though I'm going up against knights, we're not trying to build a skew list here. This is an army that could take a bit of all-comers here. And so I'm starting off with Belisarius Call. You know, every time I play a faction for the first time, I take their big named character just to see how does it work. He's actually kind of cool. He's a bit expensive, but the reroll 1 aura in shooting and fighting is pretty clutch.
He's like a Primarch.
Yeah, he kind of is actually. I've got the Tech Priest Dominus, who's leading a unit of Fulgurite Electro Priests. I actually think this combination is pretty cute. He buffs them up. He's good at fighting. The whole thing actually goes well together, so I'm excited about that. He has my 1 upgrade, which I'm forgetting what it's called, but it's the one that makes him fight a little better. So he goes in the fighty squad and fights better. Why not? I have my 2 planes. These are the 2 models I've never played before. I have the Transvector and the Stratoraptor. That's the bomber and essentially the last cannon variant, for those of you keeping track. This is the, really we haven't played a lot of Flyers in 10th. Bridger played one yesterday, but they function a little differently. And these ones can't hover. So I'm the first one playing aircraft, truly aircraft.
They're flappy wings, can't stand still.
That's right. So they are in reserve, and they're going to come in on the second turn. We're going to see how they perform. I'm kind of excited to see them. Then what I have is also a unit of Skitarii Vanguard. In a perfect world, I'd have a lot more Vanguard. I couldn't fit them in while I'm trying to show off so many different things. But they get all their special weapons. So you get like 4 guys with special weapons in the squad now for free. I have 2 units of Cataphren Destroyers with torsion cannons, or grav cannons. Sorry, I believe they're called. And then I have 1 unit of Breachers, again with torsion cannons. So that's all the anti-vehicle stuff.
Twisty guns.
Yeah, this army is, the Edition is looking for anti-vehicle, and this matchup is no exception. So really teching into that. I've got 2 squads of 5 sterilizers. These are the flyers that drop down, kind of flamers, anti-infantry. Good for secondaries, good for cleaning up some infantry. I've got 2 units of Iron Striders. It actually says 1 of 3, 1 of 4. They're both of 3.
Oh,
that was a little typo.
there you go.
And so 2 units of 3 with the Cognis with the las cannons.
Yeah.
And they're less shots now, but twin linked, so a little more reliability.
Comes on the wash.
I have a Dune Crawler with neutron laser.
Oh.
Always love to see what the neutron laser could do, and in this game there'll be some play. And then I have 2 units of 3 Cerberus Raiders. They're just scouty, mission-playing units, which get up the board and I can throw away.
Very cool.
So lots and lots and lots of units for me.
And you've sort of leaned into anti-tank because a lot of your rules innately give you bonuses against non-vehicles, right?
That's right. Actually, a lot of my strats and other things are actually anti-infantry or non-anti-vehicle.
Right.
I should say that. And also, I have a lot of weapons that are good against elite infantry.
Sure.
And they have anti-tank.
Ah.
So they play a dual role.
Double role.
And what we found is that las cannons, that strength 12, you need to have it in your army. And so despite the fact that I have 6 of the walkers, that used to be a lot of las cannons. Now it's only 6, right? And we actually think that you want 6 to 8 las cannons. I actually, army-wide, only have 7.
Yeah.
I have 7, despite it putting quite a few points into it. So we're going to see if this works out for me. Knights are tough cookies.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Knights. The reason that we've been recommending, one of the many reasons that we've been recommending everybody run 6+ las cannons.
Sure.
The more the better. I don't have anywhere near as many models.
That's true.
I have so much less headache. I have a whopping 7 units. In fact, you've missed my Warden.
Oh.
Brian, my Warden. What if my huge Knights? Okay, well, let's talk about Knights. Here we are. We're going on a quest. I get to choose one of 2 quests. One of them is to kill your Warlord, and one of them is to get to the objective in your deployment zone.
Right.
When I complete one of these quests, or I choose a quest, when I complete it, my whole army is honored. The quest that I chose gives me a bonus.
Yep.
I'm choosing to kill your Warlord, which gives me rerolls 1s to hit and wound, full stop, all game, everything, army-wide.
It's clutch.
Bonkers. The quest to get to the end zone and do a touchdown gives me +1 move, advance, and charge, army-wide. Also good.
But you don't need it by the time you're in my deployment zone.
Situationally different, you know?
Yeah,
There is a knight, there's an enhancement that lets you deep strike, which could help you score that.
Yeah, tricky.
But I'm going to go with kill your Warlord.
Okay.
Also, we hate Call. This is an uprising.
That's right.
The people of Mars have had enough of you, Call. And
His tyrannical ways.
Somehow we got a whole knight household behind us.
That's right.
So in terms of knights I'm running, I have a Valiant. My big centerpiece model. We're running a Valiant. He's got the meme harpoon.
We're so excited to see him harpoon something.
Huge conflagration cannon. Guns, top to bottom. Kicking his feet. I also have a ton of enhancements because they're all so cool I couldn't resist.
Yeah, the knight enhancements are so good.
He has the banner of Macarius Triumphant. I don't think you can play knights without this, to be honest.
Okay, tell me about it.
This enhancement means that when you hold an objective in your command phase, you hold it until your opponent takes it.
Sticky objectives.
Sticky objectives.
Big when you have so few models.
So good.
Yeah.
Moving on, I have a Warden. Warden is the Avenger Gatling Cannon.
Yeah.
And a melee weapon. I'm choosing Chainsword today.
Yeah.
And he has a Bondsman ability.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about Bondsman abilities yet. Bondsman abilities are you choose a buddy. It's a buddy system. A big knight chooses a small knight, and then they both get the ability.
That's in the command phase.
Yeah. Every knight has a different Bondsman ability. The Dominus Knights don't have one. Instead, they give cover within 6 inches to armigers. So the Warden's Bondsman ability, -1 damage.
Okay.
That's so good.
It's big.
I decided to take Mythic Hero, another enhancement, lets him pick 2 buddies. It's a double buddy system.
Yeah.
So him and
when you have such a good bondsman ability, that's what you want to see.
Get that value.
It's going to be pretty clutch.
Him and 2 armigers are -1 damage.
Great.
Rounding it out, we have a Preceptor. His bondsman ability is plus leadership and plus OC.
Yeah.
And he is taking Unyielding Paragon, worse than the AP against him, by 1.
It's good to start testing these Preceptor because we never saw him all last edition. So let's see if he got a glow up.
He's
certainly
cool.
better.
He's better.
Yeah.
He's cool. I like that he helps you fight for objectives.
Yeah.
He, of course, has his fancy, weird neutron laser thing and a melee weapon. I've gone with Chainsword. And then we have 2 Helverins and 2 Warglaves. They're just great.
Yeah.
Everything in this index is just great.
So, if you're looking at this list, we forgot the Warden. So it's 3 big knights, 4 Helverins. Okay, shall we talk about the mission? It's a bit of a weird one.
It is a weird one.
Yeah, so as you know, we draw the missions randomly, and what we got was a hammer and anvil deployment. That was pretty standard. But the supply drop mission is pretty unique. Basically, at the start of the game, we're going to randomly nominate a primary and kind of secondary objective from the ones that are in no man's land. And at the start of turn 4, the primary will go away.
Yeah.
And then at the start of turn 5, all other secondary or all others will go away except the secondary.
Yeah.
So at the last turn of the game, we'll only have that one objective on the board, and we score more points based on holding those rarer and rarer objectives. So that last objective that's on the board is worth a whopping 15 points. And the one in your back deployment zone is worth almost nothing. I think it's worth like 2 or something. So you don't get a lot of points except on those last turns. You really want to outlast and be ready to hold there. Now, further messing with this mission, we chose a mission rule called Chosen Battlefield. What this does is it says that players place the objective markers.
Wow.
And we basically roll off because one player gets to place an additional one because there's an odd number.
Yeah.
I won the roll off. And what this means, we each put one in our deployment zones, and we get to place them in no man's land. And so if we actually could, I don't know if it's possible with a top-down camera.
I think we can.
Okay, so if we go to there, one of the things you'll see is the objectives are not where you expected them to be. There's actually 2 right at the edges of no man's land, almost on my deployment zone. Bridger put one mid-board up here. So these are the 3 that are in no man's land, and so they're in my advantage right now. But for all we know, these 2 could be nothing. This could be the one we have to hold at the end of the game. So we're going to nominate that at the start of the game.
Interesting.
So totally cool and random and weird. So that's the mission we've got. Shall we roll off and start this game?
Oh, it's time.
So I'll be the white dice.
I'll be yellow.
Okay.
Oh, should we determine the alpha omega now?
We could do that after the roll off.
All right, here we go.
I'm fine with that.
I'm yellow.
I think because of how big last turn is, it's probably valuable to go last.
Likely.
Likely.
But
then again, I could shoot knights top of 1.
you can shoot my big knights basically all the time forever.
Yeah, so let's do it.
Oh.
All right.
Ooh.
So
I'll be going first.
That means knights going first. We could do this in the start of your command phase.
Yeah, let's do it.
Start of your command phase, we're going to nominate the objectives. So I'm going to say the one in your deployment zone is 1, the one in the middle here is 2, and the one closest to me over here is 3.
All right,
and we're going to roll a d3.
D3.
All right, Bridger, roll it up for us.
1, 2, 3. Here we go.
This is for primary.
Oh,
So 2. So this one's going to be our primary. So we'll put the green on it for primary.
That's the first one to go away.
Now, secondary, so we'll say a 1 to 3 is yours.
Yep.
4, 5, 6 is mine.
Oh, and this is the big one. This is
So
the one
4,
that
5,
lasts
6,
forever.
this is the big one.
This one never goes away.
This is at the end of the game worth 15 points.
Oh, it's on
So
your side? Oh, no, it's on my
It's
side.
on your side. So that last turn, this one's worth 15 points.
Woo.
And then this one will be the one that goes away on turn 4.
On turn 5. That goes away on turn 5.
Turn 5, yeah.
Weird.
Okay.
Weird.
Now, start of your command phase. You going to draw some secondaries?
So I get a command point.
Yeah. If you want to give me one of these dice too, I'll get a command point.
And neither of us went with fixed secondaries. You could have, but it seemed...
Yeah, so if you go with, let's say, assassinate and bring it down, and I table you, it's
30,
worth about 35,
39.
almost 40 points.
Yeah.
Now, tabling you is not really an option with knights. I don't know if people have a sense about killing half his army is roughly possible, I'd say. And that's not a lot of secondary points. Now, you're not going to be screening a lot of the board, and I have tons of throwaway units, so I think I could do pretty good on Tempest cards.
You can play the cards.
Yeah.
I don't want to go fixed. I never want to
And I actually don't have terrible bring it down, but it's also not amazing. Again, you're not getting many points.
No, it is amazing, because every single one of those walkers
is 2 points, right?
points, yeah.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and this is probably worth 3.
Yeah.
So
And then your 2 planes are another 6. It adds up.
Yeah.
It ends up being over 20,
so
but
that
I'm
one's
not doing
good,
it.
but then the other ones are not great either.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I would like to draw 2 cards.
All right, let's draw 2 cards.
Oop,
Here we go.
We're getting there. There we go.
What? Overwhelming Force and Area Denial.
Well, area denial you're getting free. Can you do that turn 1?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's smart. It does not...
Ah.
Area Denial... Is that possible? That should...
We should double check. Certain ones where I had...
Seems not possible turn 1, but that means the software is messing up.
Ooh, the software knows which ones aren't possible turn 1?
Yes.
Look at you.
It doesn't even deal you cards you can't do. You're not allowed to take turn 1.
Okay, well, we'll read the official card. It probably is. Maybe it's just a lucky draw.
I mean, I might have done improper data entry. I don't know. This seems like... Oh, wait. Please hold.
We're just reading this one.
It looks like you can.
Great.
Then that's cool.
So that'll be 5 points.
Yeah.
Automatic. Do you have to have a model there?
Yes, I have to get
Oh. And you have to get how close?
within 6.
Wholly within 6.
So that's not a problem.
That's-
Wholly within. That's actually
Yeah.
tricky.
Is that actually the center?
Yeah. That's roughly the center. Let's find it. So that one actually might be tough because your models are so big. So we got 22.
Yeah.
And then we've got, what, 36 on this side or?
30.
30. Yes, yeah, that's right. I was thinking of the olden days.
So it's here?
That helps a lot.
That's doable.
Now, wholly within 6 is
Yeah,
getting
I
the
could just
back
advance on
of
that.
your base
Yeah.
to there.
Yeah.
And
That's not bad at all.
how far does your model move?
He moves 8 base.
8 base.
I need like a 3-inch advance.
So to get the back of your base in, you will need a 4, my friend.
Oh, in it.
Okay, so
chill.
we've got area denial, not too hard. And then the other one was,
Impossible.
oh,
It's
okay.
kill units, overwhelming force, kill units on objectives. But I'm happy to keep it and do it in future turns because you have to.
Right.
No, I'll probably throw it away. Because you can just hold these from behind.
Behind the walls.
The walls.
And you have to come around the wall. Okay, any other, you want to declare some abilities?
Yes, I do have to declare my bondsman abilities. So the warden chooses these 2 armigers, and then the preceptor, this one will not matter, is going to choose a warglaive.
Okay, so these 2 have -1 damage.
Yeah.
And that one gets,
+1 leadership, +2 OC.
great,
So he's up to OC 10, which is kind of cool.
pretty big.
The
It's the -1 damage that's very cute. So
Yes.
these 3 red knights over here have -1 damage.
Yeah. I will say this is not, neither of these lists are like optimized. I threw together a pretty average Knights list.
Yeah.
You threw together a pretty average Admech list. And we're just going to see what happens.
We're going to throw them at each other. Just, all
And
right.
I am, of course, cosplaying as a knight.
Do you want to do a 4-inch advance?
I would love to.
Because these are your points.
Yeah.
So he needs a 4 up. This is worth re-rolling if he fails it.
Let's see it. Here it comes. Right?
Now,
right?
and
And here it is.
any moment now?
No.
No?
Spend a CB.
Okay,
Down to 0. I'm afraid of no ghosts.
let's see it. There you go.
There we go.
So that's going to give him the full 5 points for area denial at the end of the turn. So that's great.
In the middle. Party in the middle.
And the truth is, he kind of wants to get up the board anyways.
He wants to be literally in the middle of the table. So
Yeah.
he's happy there.
Yeah.
I can't really shoot anything turn 1, despite my ability to see through buildings with towering.
There is a true line of sight problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just can't. I'm just going to advance. All me knights. Ooh.
That's what you want.
Whew.
Let's move some dice out of here because he's going to be walking all over them any minute.
So
This is what knights do. They put the pressure on really fast, and they say, "How many knights can you kill?" My response will be maybe 1.
So yeah, well, I mean, with the high toughness and
The good saves, getting cover,
-1 damage,
minuses damage.
and the 6-up Feel No Pain army wide.
Can you pop smoke?
Ooh, that's a good question. Do they have the smoke keyword? I have no idea. Looks like no. They don't
Okay.
have smoke launchers.
Okay, I'll take that.
That'd be cute.
So no minuses to hit though,
No minuses to hit.
but
None that I know of.
okay, pretty scary.
Armigers move 12, which is cool.
They're
so
really
they
fast.
advance very fast.
I'm excited to see the Helverins. If you don't know, the Helverins have an anti-aircraft gun.
Long forgotten.
Long forgotten. Not many people playing aircraft, but now that I actually have some aircraft, he's got 2 of these on the battlefield. We'll see if they can pick up these flyers. I think they probably actually can do a lot of work on them. We're gonna have to see.
Chat is asking Bridger about rad
Oh,
bombardment.
you're right. This is for me. Rad bombardment. I do have to do it at the start of the game. It's
Wasn't my roll.
a bit forgettable in this matchup, but basically at the start of the first battle round, you basically pick every unit within your deployment zone. You have to choose to take cover or stand firm. And if it takes cover until end of the battle round, it counts as being battle shocked.
Okay.
Okay, which you wouldn't want because you wouldn't be able to re-roll your advances, for
I
example.
choose for each, though?
Yes. And if it stands firm, I roll 1d6, and on a 3-up, you take d3 mortals.
Okay. I mean, some of these can be battle shocked at no cost.
Correct.
Because I immediately unbattle shock at the start of my next command phase.
Yep.
So I'll battle shock
It does mean...
one of these.
It means you couldn't use defensive strats next turn.
Sure. Yeah.
And if they're battle shocked, they can still be bondsmen, but just not stratagems.
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll battle shock. Oh, this is weird. No,
Yeah.
I'll just let you roll for all of them. I'm not afraid. I will stand firm everywhere.
So why don't we, you want to point at it, we'll go top down.
Helverin.
And the Helverin here, so this is going to be on a 3-up. Yes, and it's taking 1.
Okay.
I'm just going to make you put a lot of wound markers.
I'll put dice, and then we'll go through the feeling
The
things.
Preceptor
Yeah.
is going to take it, and it's 2.
Okay.
The Armiger Warglaive does take it, and it's going to be 2.
Yeah.
The Valiant does not. The Helverin on this side does take it, and it's going to be 1.
Yeah.
The Warglaive right here does not. And lastly, the Warden does not.
Okay. So now I can roll my feeling pains. This might be the most damage you do all game.
And at the start of the battle round, I technically have to pick my Doctrina. So in this case, I'm going to pick the Protector Doctrina. This is basically, if you were managing to shoot me, which you won't, it would reduce the armor penetration by 1. If I'm in my deployment zone, which I am, of course. Thank you, chat. Don't want to miss out on those. That was what, like 5 army or 4, 5
So
wounds
after my
across the
feeling
army?
pains, it was 4 mortal wounds.
4 wounds across the army, yeah. And he's going to be outside of his deployment zone pretty much as soon as possible. So that's not going to be a thing that lasts very long.
11.
You're almost done, but do you have a bit more movement? Should we take a question?
Yeah, I'm more.
All right, well, let's take one.
Yeah, let's take one. So this one is from Jay. Thank you, Jay. And Jay says, Lindsay, were you the person that liked Sleeping Gods? Because I really enjoyed it. Also, I just started Frosthaven, which is quite the time commitment, but I love it. Yes, that was me that likes Sleeping Gods.
It's a cool game, right?
Yeah, have you played it?
I've watched a video of it.
Okay, yeah. I've only played a few games, but I enjoy it. I also like that company, Red Raven.
Totally.
I like the way their style, and I just like the way that their games play.
I don't blame you.
So yeah, Sleeping Gods, great game.
I do like Frosthaven. I was really excited about it. I played Gloomhaven back when I worked at Google. There was a big crew that played it.
Yeah.
But I don't, since Frosthaven came out, I don't really have any group that plays these kinds of games, so I haven't had a chance. I've only looked longingly at it and haven't had a chance to play it yet.
I've played
cool.
Jaws of the Lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah, very similar, but same kind of. It's a time commitment. Yeah, and so they're cool.
Fantastic. You are standing on an objective, my friend.
How did chat not catch
That's called
that?
a Bridger Special.
How did chat not catch that?
Maybe they have. They just haven't got to it yet.
Chat.
Remember, we have a house rule that whenever Bridger stands on objective, the model dies? That's going to really hurt. That's really going to hurt in the Knights game.
Why did I put an objective there? What was I thinking?
Yeah, I know. I actually had to be careful where I placed mine as well.
Okay.
I should have put one like right in the open and stood there so you can't even charge me.
No.
That's so gamey, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really dumb.
It's really gamey.
And people have already brought this up, and they've talked about how this is a problem.
Yeah, listen, if I put it in this opening here and I stood behind it, I would be unchargeable by night. Literally impossible.
Yeah.
They couldn't come through. They can't go through my model.
They can move over your model, but they won't have enough movement.
Unless it
and
was,
they can't charge
again,
over
if I
your
had like a
model.
squad, they would never have enough
Yeah,
movement.
they would never
or
have-
if I had a vehicle, you couldn't move over it.
No, they can move over anything.
Knights can move over enemy vehicles.
Except
That's cool. Listen, even if they can, I can easily block it.
consult. No, yes, definitely.
I think you should be allowed to stand on objectives. And since they got rid of the ubiquitous
All models
heroic,
except Titanic.
yeah. So since they got rid of the ubiquitous heroic intervention, that was what was causing the issue. The 3-inch heroic intervention and the 3-inch objective range.
Yeah.
So standing on an objective isn't actually a problem. I think they should reverse that one.
Yeah, it's awkward, particularly for some armies. I'm done.
Okay.
I did my whole turn. I advanced every night. We are
You kept one baby at home,
standing firm.
standing on the objective.
Yeah, we got a Helverin back there. You know what? You can rad bombard him again.
He'll take only 1 per turn.
He's not afraid.
He only takes 1 per turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So scoring.
5 points for...
5 for area denial.
Is that what area denial's worth? Is 5
Yes,
points?
yeah.
Because you got it to the max.
There's a lesser
Yeah.
if I do 3 inches.
Yeah,
If I keep you out of 3 and I'm within 6. But
Yeah.
I'm not doing that because you're nowhere near the middle.
correct.
So I'll get 5 for that, and I'm throwing away overwhelming force to get 1 CP.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Okay, well, let's take it into Adeptus Mechanicus turn 1. Let's draw some secondaries, and then we can get to blasting.
Get to blast.
Boom.
Secure no man's land. So this is take an objective in no man's land. Thankfully, I have 2 already.
Yep.
So that worked well. Now, area denial, you have 3 knights
Yeah, I do.
within the middle of the board. As much as I would love to see them all dead this turn,
Yeah.
it's just not going to happen.
Tough.
So I will hold on to it because the first turn is not the turn that you cycle objectives.
Not the turn.
Because you can't do
You
many
can't do
of them.
most of them anyway.
That's right.
You give up on it.
But hey, secure no man's land for max points for free.
Yeah.
Can't argue with it.
It's great.
Now, my army is going to be in position to hurt a knight real bad.
Ooh.
Now, -1 damage knight, not my best target considering I have a fair amount of 2 and 3 damage weapons.
True.
Your biggest knight, also not my best target because of his toughness 13.
Yes.
Right? Now, your preceptor,
Yeah.
softest knight of the bunch, least valuable.
Also true.
Right?
Kind of how that works.
So,
Kinda how that works.
it's almost like you had a plan.
Well, mostly just threw together. To be honest, Brian, all the knights are good.
Yeah.
You can take any combination of knights and it feels great.
Feels great.
This
No
book
doubt.
is so dripping with flavor.
I have no doubt.
So
now, I do have to watch out for Overwatch, right, on this big knight.
If you move within 18 of him, I'm picking up the
18.
squad, Brian. Picking
Yeah.
up the whole squad.
Overwatch on him sounds roughly terrifying. And
Picking up
funny
the
enough,
squad.
I was going to actually move a bunch of doggos
Yeah?
to move block
Yeah,
you,
pick them all up.
but they would just melt.
Yep.
Don't love that. I have a few things to measure. Why don't we take a question while I move and do my life?
Before we take a question,
Yeah.
real quick, I've got a question for both of you
Yeah.
from chat.
Yeah.
Bridger,
Yes,
people
that's me.
want you to what? Oh gosh. So
What's
much
my
going
quest?
through. Well, okay, let me go to Brian. Does Call need to pick a canticle?
He does. I was actually just about to do that. He's going to pick the reroll 1 aura.
Excellent.
I thought I'd do that in my turn, right? Yes.
In your command
It
phase?
is the start of the battle round.
Oh, okay, that's what
So
we're
thank
asking.
you.
Okay.
And he's going to take the Invocation of the Machine Vengeance 6-inch aura, reroll attacks of 1. It's good.
Cool.
Okay.
And then there was a question for me.
Yeah, they want you to.
Why am I dressed up like a robot?
No, that's
Why
we
is
know.
this army
we know
so
that.
cool?
We know that. We know the answer to that too.
Why does everybody love this channel and all our content?
I have to dig through.
We know the answer
great
to all these questions. Yeah. Thank you for asking them, chat. This knight
What's
is
your
out of
oath?
your cover range.
They can't ever get.
Oh, it's only the
He
small.
he gives it to armigers.
Okay.
Yes,
your
Lindsay?
oath.
What oath did you pick?
I chose my quest
Yeah.
is to kill his warlord.
Okay, there
The
we go.
oath of killing Call.
There we go. Thank you.
This
Thank you
is an
both for confirming.
Admech rebellion. Lay low thine tyrant. We've been enslaved by Call for too long. We must put an end to it and kill all Admech.
He's got so many like wiggly arms and stuff. You know?
Exterminate.
It's weird.
I'm cooking up a strategy here.
Ooh.
Yeah?
I'm cooking up a strategy here, chat. I'm
cooking,
going
Brian?
to get to moving. I have,
Okay.
you know, the Preceptor is my target, I think, only because I can actually shoot him and be free from your guns for a whole nother turn. So it's free night shooting, like, because I come into this edge here.
Right, but I am now close enough that my height, I can see through the second floor of this building, right?
True. I think
I will
you'll
see-
have.
I'll see all
I
your
think you'll
walkers.
have a limited. You'll see the walkers.
Yeah, all your walkers.
But I think you'll have a limited line of sight in general, and I think taking that free turn is probably worthwhile.
Okay.
Okay, let's keep it
do it.
rocking.
Let's
Let's
do
take
it.
a super chat. So this one is from Just Jupiter. Thank
Jupiter.
you, Just Jupiter.
Thank you.
Engine sears are the new mech. How many to run? Question mark.
New
The new mech.
Ancient Seers?
engine seer.
Engine
Engine
sears are the
sears, the
new
tiny
mech.
little guy.
Right, yeah. Engine Seers do healing, and they have a lot of other cool abilities, and they're pretty cheap. So I think they're really cool. But I don't love them. Like I don't think they're amazing.
He likes them.
I like
does-
them, but not like
But
them.
does he like? Oh, he was on top of it.
Yeah.
You have a kid, you know.
Yeah. I like them, but I don't like them.
Oh, great.
Let me make sure I have the right body. Let's just keep going, because I've got some time on my hands.
Yeah. We've got another super chat. This is from Eamon. Thank you, Eamon.
Eamon.
Bought 2 boxes of the Chainbreaker lance, so I have 2 Questoris and 8 Armigers.
Oh,
I'll be magnetizing these so I can run any loadout. What else should I get? More Armigers? More Questores?
So-
A Dominus?
8 small knights. I think is a good number. I would chill out on the small knights. I would get a Dominus because they're a dope. The Dominus are huge and awesome. They're cool centerpieces. Both of them do different cool centerpiece things. And then I would probably get one more Questoris. So my first purchase would be a Dominus. My second purchase would be a Questoris. At which point, you could then get more Armigers, but 8 is a great starting point. Possibly too many. I think you might never run more than 8. 8's a lot. But great, awesome. Oh, they're so much fun. I think now is the time to play Knights. Everybody's been bemoaning, oh, how do they do the secondary?
I heard them say that.
Wrong. All these people who are complaining about Knights are wrong, and you're about to see why. They don't need to play the secondaries because they play them medium well, play them better than Death Guard, and then they just kick your opponent right in the face, squarely between the eyes, and they go flying off the board into the not in play zone. And then you get all the objectives and you win the game. This is Knights.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
That is the way it works.
Just catapult myself at you.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wowie, wow.
Thanks, dude.
I think I'm just going to advance call. He needs like a 1 or 2.
Get him out of here.
That's fine.
Yeah, run away, Call.
Thanks.
Run away. I'm gonna gun you down.
We do have more super chats. This one is from Tai Matsushita.
What's
Thank
up,
you,
Tai?
Tai. Howdy, Titans. On the DKOK data sheet, I can't see a way to actually take a medipack. Do y'all have any insight on how this works? Trying to get my squad loadouts in order for 10th.
How to take a medipack as Deathcore. And you're saying you don't know how to do it because there's no model with a medipack?
I can't see any way to actually take a medipack.
Oh.
Do y'all have any insight? Trying to get my squad loadouts.
Gotcha. Okay. I understand. So you have the kill team box of Kriegers, which has a medic in it, which was a part of their datasheet in 9th because that box had just came out and GW had not yet forgotten that they made that box. However, in this day and age, they may have forgotten. So I'm going to go ahead and consult the data sheet for the Kriegers. It's going to involve some arbitrary scrolling up and down. The data sheets came out today in sort of a randomized order, it seems. So if you'll bear with me while I... Ooh, Rattling Snipers. Those are cool. Oh, man. Scrolling through these data sheets really makes me want to play all these things.
Yeah, I know. So many cool things.
It's a clever ploy by GW. All right, Deathcore of Krieg.
I love Kriegers.
Doesn't mention anything about Medipack. Oh, but War Gear abilities at the start of your command phase. Okay. But then how do you... You know what? You're not wrong. It is mentioned as a War Gear ability, and then nowhere on the data sheet on the back does it say anything about how
That's
or
because
when or why
Kriegers
you're
want
allowed
to
it.
die. So the Medipack, what it includes a poison that speeds your death.
Oh, jeez.
It's just like, this appears to be a typo. Hopefully they'll address it, because they included a War Gear ability on the data sheet where there's no apparent way to take one even. They don't even say how many you're allowed to take, when or why you're allowed to take them, or like what you give up to take them. None of that. You do it. You just do it. Just take it. They can't stop it.
So my last consideration here is whether I bring out my troops
Bring out your dead?
as like a screen for my, screening unit for my cataphrons. Because I really don't want you just, like, let's say this knight lives on 1 wound, and he just walks up and then just chops them all up with that chainsword. That would be real bad.
That'd be good for me.
I'd
your
rather you
perspective.
have to shoot them.
Depends on your perspective, Brian.
So I'm going to advance my squad here, although I do need to stay on that objective. So I will see how I can string onto it. Okay, 5-inch advance.
Do I want to Overwatch? Probably not. 6 with blast. Yeah, that's not enough. Thought about it. Chad, I thought about overwatching, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's just not enough.
Don't yell at me. It's not my fault.
And I'm almost done here. And that'll be good. This is the old school 9th edition triangle string.
Well, while you're finishing that up, I'm going to take this quick super chat from
do it.
Eamon. And Eamon says,
Thanks, Eamon.
back-to-back Bridger, what a boss.
I know, right?
Belligerently blunderbussing bumpkins by boatloads. There you go.
Today is arguably Bridger Day. I get to play 2 of the factions I'm most excited about playing. Kick some butt, take some names, chew some bubblegum, and take a nap. Good day.
Let's do it. So we have moved the gun castle. This is really taking me back to old school AdMech here. This army, funny enough, feels the most 9th edition so far because I've got this 6-inch aura bubble, all these shooting squads,
Silly.
backfield. It's kind of weird.
It's silly.
So the only squad that's not in range to shoot is one of my destroyer units.
Okay.
Everyone else can shoot. I'll shoot the neutron laser last. He can see you over the 2nd floor here. Because of the towering keyword, I can true line of sight you, basically, and you can true line of sight me.
Yeah. Cuts both ways.
It cuts both ways. We're playing the ground floors are all counts as being closed. But if I see you over the top, I see you over the top. So we'll do him last, though, because if by a miracle they kill you, which they could, that's a lot of shots.
They could. They could.
Then you'll go down there. So we'll move into the shooting phase. I don't think I have any other. Oh, by the way, I did move my Fulgalites here, just outside of 18 of your flamer.
You got it.
And they're going to come in and charge the warden.
Probably not wise.
The thing is, what are they going to do? Stand around?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this is the knight problem, right? It's like a balanced army that plays the game. At least half their units do nothing against
Yeah,
knights.
so I'm hoping with this squad that I can chip like 4, 5, maybe even 10 wounds from you.
Whoa, let's not get crazy.
Keep in mind, my
here,
character in this squad actually can hurt vehicles.
Okay.
He can do 6 mortal wounds to you.
Okay.
Listen, I can dream.
Okay.
All right, so let's go into my shooting phase. And we're going to start with the Iron Striders.
Rotate.
Yeah, I thought you might say
Rotate.
that. So this is one of your CP
1 CP, you go to a 4-up invuln.
Okay.
for the whole phase, right?
Rotate. Yep.
So pretty clutch stratagem, right? He's fully right. That's what their knight does. He shows you his behind, and that's his rotate.
Rotate.
Yeah, he rotates. All right, so my first squad of 3, they have twin Cognis las cannons. This is 1 shot each.
Yepper.
And other than that, nothing really interesting. They can shoot and fall back, but nothing there. So Call's just going to let them hit on... Call's just going to improve their hit potential.
I didn't choose a Preceptor. Sorry. I didn't choose a Preceptor start of the game.
Well, then
Brian and I
please-
talked about this before the game.
Yep.
So he knows what I chose. I didn't tell chat. The Preceptor at the start of the game chooses a thing he hates. He's like, you there. I choose you to die. And he gets reroll hits against them for the whole game. I chose the neutron laser because it's like the only one
Probably
of
going to be
in your
quite
army.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's go. These last cannons are sustained hits, so let's just roll all 6s, right?
Nah.
All right, here we go. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1 into a 6.
Oh, 1 for call.
No. So
Ooh.
unfortunately, 1 hit only. This is where we see the 4 ballistic skill not doing work. So strength 12.
Oh, toughness 12.
So 4 ups, but it's twin linked.
Twin linked. Big deal.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the second squad.
You made me dance in a circle for nothing, Brian.
I know. This is the second squad here.
Oh,
Okay, we do hit though.
3 hits.
No sustained, but let's just get that to wound. So twin linked.
Twin linked.
No. So 2 on your 4-up invuln.
4 up.
Can you let me
vulnerable save.
have 1?
I'd prefer not to.
Okay, you
I'll
did
let
give me
have
1.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. So D6 plus 1 damage. How many wounds do these guys have to start with? 20?
He has 21 left.
21.
He starts with 22.
All right. It's
4
4.
damage. You keeping 4?
I'm keeping 4.
You happy with 4? All right, 6
I don't say I'm happy with 4.
I'll take 3.
Um,
Down to 18.
down to 18. All right. Well, we
I'm
were
afraid of no ghost.
hoping for more, but hitting on 4s. It's
Those both your Dragoon squads, huh?
that was both.
6 laser cannons. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Those used to dominate the battlefield, not any longer. So let's go with my Cataphren Breachers with their heavy
The twisty gun?
arc rifle. This is their arc rifle.
not a twisty
So it's 2 for 6 shots. Now, I get to re-roll a hit roll of 1, but while they're within 6 inches of one of my battle line, I re-roll all hits.
Oh, that's cool.
So let's hit you on 4s.
Okay.
And, oh, this is rapid fire too. Am I within 18?
Doubt it.
I doubt it too. But let's find out.
Oh.
I am.
Oh, cool.
That's great.
So you re-roll all hits and you have twice as many shots?
Yeah, so it's rapid fire 2. So, yeah. So
take your shots and add 2.
4, 6. Okay. And here we go. Hitting you on 4s, re-rolling them all.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's a start.
We needed, it's about half. It's a little worse than half. But the re-roll is going to turn it around. See? Now, this is anti-vehicle 4.
Oh.
Yep. Anti-vehicle 4, no re-rolls, but just 4-ups. It was totally great.
There you go.
So here we go. This is
tell me about the
AP2.
Okay.
3 damage, my man.
4 up and more. This could do a lot.
I think this will do a fair chunk. I paid a lot for this squad.
Well, you get it at least once.
I get it at least once. Oh!
So that would be 18 damage. That's
Yeah.
how many wounds I have, Brian.
Oh!
That's.
But you do have a lot of feel no pains.
That's the number of remaining wounds. It's
Okay.
not worth the CP. Yeah, I don't think it's worth the CP.
There's all your
That's
feel
a
no
bad
pains.
save.
That was a bad save roll.
That was bad. 4 ups, huh?
4-ups.
So here's 6 ups.
Okay.
A lot of 6s. I'm alive
With 3 wounds.
It's fine.
Well, Cataphron Destroyer. So, okay, everyone keeping track at home? Cataphron Breacher's not bad.
Okay.
Okay, Cataphron Destroyers. This one they have the Plasma Culverin. Oh no, this is the Heavy Grav Cannon, sorry. Heavy Grav Cannon.
Is there only one Cataphron squad that can see me?
Yes, the other one here cannot see you.
Got it.
There are 2 tucked in.
Oh, so they have different guns?
Yeah. There's
Within
one that's
a squad, they have
no.
different
There's
guns?
one that's a breacher squad.
Got it.
One that's a destroyer squad.
So there's a 6-man.
There are 3 mans. There's 3
That
man
was 3
squads.
models, did that?
That was 3 models. Rapid fire range though.
Oh, really good.
So this one is this one's 4 shots per model. 1, 2, 3 guys. So same number of shots as before. Or no, it's less. It's less. So hitting here on 4s, and each time they they just Overwatch on 5-ups.
Okay.
So I'm hitting here on 4s, and I'm re-rolling 1s for Belisarius' call. All right, bunch of.
Lindsay, can we get the dice game? Yep. And then we'll take out
1s, 2s, and 3s. Now this one is anti-vehicle 2-up.
Whoa.
Anti-vehicle 2-up. No rerolls there. Now this one is AP1 for 2 damage.
That still takes me to my 4.
And only one of these needs to go through.
No, I have 3 wounds.
Oh, 3 wounds.
You need 2 to go through.
2 to go through, yeah.
Well, 3 went through, which I'm not going to do anything about.
That's 6 damage.
Oh, my brain's under. No. Oh,
Oh, no.
poopers. I reduced all AP by 1.
Okay. That's his particular ability, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to just re-roll the
I
save
didn't
on
roll
this one?
any 2s.
Okay.
It was all 3s.
I see, okay.
Poop. Yeah.
So then you
it
saved-
didn't matter
you-
for anything else.
But you saved all of these, you're saying?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no 1s and 2s?
Correct.
Okay, great.
And it didn't matter for anything else because everything else was at least AP2.
Right.
Right?
Yes?
Cool.
The last cannons were AP3 and the other ones were AP2.
Yeah. So he's good.
Okay, so we survived.
Yeah.
Great. Lastly, what I have, the only last thing that can see you before I go to the neutron laser is the squad of Vanguard.
Ooh, the
and let's
Vanguard.
just see if they advance and shoot natively. They used to, but I don't think they do anymore. So that's pistol, that's, yeah. So unfortunately, none of them are assault. I could have given them assault with my Doctrinas, but I did not. And my destroyers, their second gun, they do have a second gun,
A little.
but it's just the Cognis Flamer on these guys. So the Cognis Flamer is not going to be within range of you.
Okay.
So that takes me to, let me just make sure Belisarius' Call does not have assault on his guns. He does not. It's Blast Melta. Okay.
Cool.
All right, so we're going to have to try and take you out with my so you're on 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
I'm getting close.
You are getting close.
Okay, Onagar Dune Crawler.
Yeah.
here he is. He actually has a bunch of guns, but only one that's going to have a chance of doing it. So we have the neutron laser. It is blast. That's not going to do anything. 2 shots. We ready for this?
Let's see it.
All right. He's going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Okay, 1 hit.
Got a hit.
Not much I can do about that.
CP it.
I could CP it. And this is the time, but rerolling the wound is better odds than rerolling the hit, because they wound you on 3s.
Okay.
But 2
you
wounds.
might successfully wound, so, and you wouldn't even.
That's right. So I'm going to burn my 1 CP to try and get a 4 up
to hit.
Unfortunately not. So it's a 3 to wound with the neutron laser.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it devastating?
It is blast and heavy only. Okay. So no. It is -4.
Okay.
So you're 4 up invuln. And 4 up invuln, and he basically dies.
Yeah. Wow. What's the damage?
D6 plus 1.
So.
There's many chances
So
for you
there's
to
many chances for me to not die here.
Yeah.
Let's see the first.
4 up.
Of 2, maybe 4-ups.
Oh.
The first, maybe the second.
That was the second, yeah.
Maybe 3
That's
4-ups.
right. There he is, in style.
Money.
That just went right off his backside. Ba-ding!
That was the rotate.
That was the rotate.
He shook his little tail that gives him ignore 1 AP.
So his heavy phosphor blaster here, 3 shots.
Oh.
1 hit. It's a 6 to wound, unfortunately. Ignores cover, by the way.
Toughness 12.
And my Cognus heavy stubber, rerolling 1. 1 hit on 6s.
That's it.
No. I think I'm
Is that all the guns?
I think I'm out of guns.
All the guns.
It was a lot. I got close, but not quite.
Okay.
So that's going to be the end of, not the end of my turn, the end of my
You
shooting
do have
phase.
some charges.
I do have a charge. So I'm going to charge here with the Fulgurite Electro Priests. They need a 4. Are we ready? 4 up charge?
Yeah. You got it.
A 12.
Yeah.
They will take it, my friend.
You got to base me with every single one of those models.
And I will.
You have no choice.
We could take a question while I move
Let's do it.
11 models.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So this one is from Nosferatu.
Ooh,
Thank you,
great name.
Nosferatu. No, not you. Yeah. Happy 10th, guys, and welcome back, Brian.
Thank you.
Thoughts on Canis Rex? Where do free blades sit with this new index?
Good questions.
So, a free blade is just the data sheet. You don't get your detachment ability, you don't get your army rule, as far as I know.
No strats.
You don't get any of the strats, any of the enhancements, and that's a lot of what you're getting in a knight. You could bring in 3 warglaives. Let's say you're an army that doesn't really have much shooting. You could bring in 3 armigers
Sure can.
as free blades, and that's like not bad. Maybe like sisters would want to bring in 3 warglaives, armiger warglaives. They're choppy. They're pew pew pew. You know,
They sure are.
They do something. But I'm not very high up on free blades overall, because most Imperial armies have a lot of the things that knights already do, and a lot of what you lose when you're a free blade is what makes knights so great. Rotate Ion Shield is amazing. I can't imagine knights without that. All of the enhancements are just nutso bonkers broken.
They're great.
Bondsman abilities, which you don't get as
Hard
free
to give it up.
blades.
Hard to
It's
give it
all up.
But it's still cool to put a knight in your army, but
Still cool.
you're taking it at least 25% reduction of its real
least,
power.
yeah.
At least.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the Tech Priest Dominus has a great ability.
Yeah.
It's called Data Spike. He's basically going to hack you.
Don't spike me, bro.
On a 4-up, I've successfully hacked you.
Don't hack me,
you
bro.
take D6 mortals and -1 weapon skill.
No.
So it's kind of big.
No. Don't hack me, bro.
6 up.
Oh, we got it.
Let's get another 6. No, just
more
2 mortal wounds.
2 6-ups. I'll take them both.
But you are -1 weapon skill, which might count for something.
Could be.
Let's use my Omniscient Axe, and let's use my enhancement, which I did pay for. This is the Omni Sterilizer. I add 3 to my attacks characteristics of my, only my ranged weapons, I'm sorry. And, it's only my ranged weapons. Sorry, I thought it was combat and ranged, but it's not. So,
You can't sterilize somebody in combat, Brian.
yeah.
Every AdMech player knows that.
That's true. So here we go, 4 attacks on weapon skill 3.
Okay.
So far, so good. And then strength 6, so 6 is to wound you.
Sorry, yeah, 6 is, yeah.
6 is to wound, I did that right, yeah.
Yeah.
So there is 1 wound,
win.
AP2, 2 damage, but he -1 damage.
Yeah, so this is a 5-up. Good.
In style. All right, let's try the Fulgurite Electro Priests. Now, if I do devastating wounds to you,
Yep, -1 first.
it still minuses 1 the damage?
Yep.
That hurts, too.
And I know, chat keeps asking, like,
6,
how does,
8.
why does that? That's not. All will be clear soon. Definitely how it works.
Okay, so hitting here on 3s. No rerolls.
Mm-hmm.
And then wounding here on, it's strength 6, so 6s.
6s.
And 6s are devastating.
Straight to mortals. Straight to mortals.
So 4 mortal wounds down to 2 because you
mortal?
cut them in half.
Yeah.
So 2 mortal wounds.
6s. I take them both.
Okay, so in total I did
4 damage.
4 damage, which is about the number I said I was going to do, right?
You said a lot of numbers,
No, I said
Brian.
I would like to do about 4, but it would be great to go
You
up to
said
10.
You threw out 10.
I said up to 10.
You said you could kill a knight.
I never said
You
that.
said you were going to kill 2 knights.
Well,
I don't know. You said all kinds of crazy
Let's see if you can
things.
kill me.
Would I like to thunderstomp? Let's noodle this around in my brain a bit.
Oh, come on. With a name like Thunderstorm, you're not even going to...
Thunder. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. So it just gives me devastating wounds.
Oh, well,
Do you have, like,
I
a
have
great
a
invuln
4
or something?
up. I have a 5 up invuln.
Okay.
And a 4 up feel no pain.
Okay. So no, I would not like to do this.
Probably not. You're right.
No, I'll just take my 12 attacks.
I do have a 7 up armor save. So
Okay.
it's not bad.
That's, I mean, actually, Brian, I don't know if you know this, high number, they're bad.
Oh, you know what? You're probably right.
Exceptionally bad.
Yep.
We will go with my Reaper Chainsword Sweep.
Yep.
I'm hitting on 4s because you're a big jerky poopy face.
Yeah, because I hacked you.
You hacked it right into the
So
mainframe,
let's will him to roll nothing but 3s.
jacked into the matrix.
Yeah.
4 ups here, and I reroll 1s all the time for everything.
I mean, there was 1 3.
There's 2
No, 2
threes,
3s.
a pair of
Ha, ha, ha.
3s, and a trio of 1s. I
Indeed.
wish 6s to hit did something here.
Oh, it rerolls all hits?
No, reroll 1s to hit.
Oh.
And
Oh,
wound
you happen to roll all
the
the
time,
ones?
army wide.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then 2s rerolling 1s.
Yeah, I'm toughness 3.
Yeah, I'm strength 9.
All right.
I tripled you out.
I
Is
wonder
that
what
funny?
happens at the tripling out. Does this have
That
a
would have been
devastating?
6 mortals. It would have been 6 mortals if I had done Thunderstomp.
Oh, I see, okay.
Which
Well-
I did not.
These are 2 damage each or 1?
2 damage each.
This is real good.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Knights are good.
5 up invulns. That was excellent.
That was excellent. And then, so that's
So 3 go through.
in batches of 2
And,
damage.
and I'll just reroll successes.
What? Oh, okay. No.
Fine.
They have
Here's-
1 wound? They only have 2 wounds?
They have one wound.
Oh, well then yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay,
I
thanks.
thought they had 2 wounds.
Nope. So all 3 successes. 1 model takes 1 wound, 1 model
Feel no
dies.
pain is quite good.
Yes. So this was, but you can fall back charge or no?
I don't think so.
Great. Chat, let us know if that's a Titanic rule in general.
It's not. Oh, maybe it's on Titanic.
Or
Super
towering.
Heavy Walker doesn't do that. Super Heavy Walker is what lets me
Let
go
us know,
over
chat, if that's a base rule. It's going to matter a lot.
it for the whole game.
And in fact, it was most of my strategy here. So I should have double checked that first. Okay, they did what they were planning to do. Bit of wounds,
Yeah.
harass you a little bit,
Yeah.
and really not take much punishment back. They're showing their defense, right? Especially if you roll that many 5s
That was-
as
that was
I rolled.
quite good.
I rolled the 5s.
You rolled a lot of 5s.
I rolled a lot of 5s.
We'll see how long it lasts.
Well, now, is this the end of my turn?
You tell me.
It is.
the end of your-
Let's score up my
Well,
secondaries. I got secure no man's land for whatever the maximum secure no man's land is.
5.
Max is, yeah, fine.
That's what I thought. And the other one that I had
Area denial.
was area denial, and I'm going to pitch that one and get me a CP back.
Bennett.
Yeah, it's in the bin.
Oh, they lose 5 OC when they get sad?
Yes. Now,
Now,
start of the round.
start of the round.
I have a few things.
Yeah.
I have to choose my new Doctrina imperative.
Yes, Dr. Brian.
Thank you.
Doctrina Brian.
So I think at this point I have to stay on Protector. My army is in my deployment zone.
Okay.
This is going to give everyone heavy.
Yeah.
And -1 AP from all your attacks.
Oh, cool.
It's actually
Oh,
quite good.
that's cool.
And I have a few strats that help me double down on that. And then I'm going to choose Belisarius Call's ability. And I think at this point I could give them all stealth, but I don't think you have enough guns actually coming at me that will roll to hit. So I think instead what I will do is continue to reroll 1s
Okay.
because I have more knights to kill.
Anything else? Do you like rad bombard me?
I will.
Okay.
Yes. So the 1 knight in the back there,
Yeah.
it's on a 3-up.
No.
No, and he would have taken 1 mortal wound.
Yeah, well, he's cool like that.
He is cool. That is the end of
okay.
my stuff. Should you draw some new cards?
Yeah, let's do it. Bring it down and assassination. I believe I can do both of those this turn.
Bring it down was the objective. Assassinate, you've got a character right here in front of you.
Yes, I do.
Those are good secondaries.
Yes, sirree, doodad.
Would you like to battle shock your knight?
I would first like to do the rest of my start of command phase stuff.
Oh, that happens at the end?
Boom, boom. Battle shock is a phase. It's a step of the command phase. After the command step of the command. They really goofed on this one. The command phase
has a command step.
Has the command step.
Yeah.
G-dubs.
I love sub-phases.
Gotta get more creative here. No, sub-phasing is fine.
No, I know.
They can't have the same name. That's not okay. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Especially when a bunch of rules refer to them ambiguously as sort of like one jumble of stuff.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, so bondsman abilities. This Knight Preceptor is going to choose this Warglaive. This Warden is going to choose these two Armigers.
Yeah.
That's all my bondsman abilities.
They're all bonded.
Would I like to spend 2 CP to shoulder their burden? I do believe, I do declare, I think I will shoulder the burden. I'm going to go to 0 CP. Right.
And?
Are you ready for this?
Tell me what it does.
This is it's a saucular stratagem.
Yeah, you told me about it one time.
This is once per game. Unless you're honored, then you're allowed to do it again. It's 2 CP. You pick a knight. Till the start of your next command phase, improve his move, toughness, save, leadership, OC, and hit rolls by 1. Does everything.
It does everything.
He's toughness. I'm choosing the Preceptor.
Oh, the Preceptor.
He's toughness 13.
I don't like that.
+1 save, so he's 2 up save.
Don't like that either.
+1 move. Move's 11.
Huge.
His OC went up by 1 in addition to the 2 that he gave himself, in addition to the 5 that he lost from being below half.
That's math.
His OC is something. We'll figure it out later if it's relevant.
If it matters.
And he's +1 to hit to counteract the -1 to hit for being bracketed.
Wow.
He is yoked up on caffeine.
Yeah.
He's in that cockpit just shotgunning Red Bulls.
Yeah, he's drinking command points. He's drinking command points and going crazy. All right.
This also affects his leadership, which is relevant because I'm about to break a leadership test.
Interesting.
So he's currently leadership 4 up. Because he's a 6/4 for his bondsman.
You could fail it.
6/5/4. He's good.
He's good.
Dude is shotgunning so many Red Bulls right now.
I don't know if that helps your leadership normally. I think it does.
You don't even know, Brian.
I think you're definitely shocked, but just not battle shocked.
He's taking future drugs you haven't even heard of.
Did anyone tell us if you can fall back and charge with Titanic?
Yeah, so it's kind of going back and forth. People are checking in on it right now. But it looks like Titanic is only mentioned in fallback in reference to Desperate Escape.
Oh, okay, yeah. There is a Desperate Escape.
The core rules are at your feet if you want to take a look.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, time to get this Helverin into the fight.
Yeah, so it looks like they can't fall back and shoot.
Right.
I didn't think they could.
I didn't think they could either.
But it's worth
it's
worth a shot, as I say with everything. No? That was a very cursory flip.
Hold on. I do declare Overwatch. You have a 3-wound knight.
You wish.
And I have a unit, Cataphren Destroyers, that Overwatch on 5 up.
Yeah. Well, you can try. Oh, my +1 toughness doesn't matter here, huh?
No.
Well, just going to blow up on you.
Yeah, so here's my 1 CP. And here it is, the Heavy Grav Cannon, 4 shots a model, so 12 shots total. This is where a 6-man squad would be nice here.
Would be. In it.
One of these days.
In it.
And then I will also get you with my Cognis Flamer.
Cool.
Hitting on 5s, which isn't that much worse than what I was hitting on last time. And I am still re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Oh.
Okay, it wasn't good.
It's fine. Yeah, three hits.
3
That's
hits.
more than anybody else would hope for in Overwatch.
You're not wrong. Anti-vehicle, 2 up.
Okay. And this is the AP1 gun?
It's only AP1.
So I get 2 ups.
Because he ignores 1 AP.
Yep. And then
he gave himself +1 save.
From being totally awesome, dude. Shoulder the awesome.
Now, just give me a 1. It doesn't look like a 1.
Yeah.
It looks like it has pips.
Yeah.
Okay, here what we've got, the Cognis Flamers.
This is so stressful.
I know. Well, that's a lot of Flamers.
15.
3, 4,
Fuck
5,
you.
3.
He's winning on 6s, and I'll get 2 ups. Just asking for a
Just keep
friend.
it...
Asking for a friend, Brian.
I do ignore cover.
Great. Not covered.
Okay, it's enough wounds to kill you.
4?
It's 4 wounds. It's theoretically enough to kill you.
And I get 2 ups here, you saying?
You get 2 ups.
Excellent.
Okay,
I'll take
and then a
damage.
6 up, feel no pain?
6 up. Doesn't.
Okay.
I don't even. You know what? Not even mad.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. One of those big anti-vehicle guns could have killed me.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's on 2.
He's down to 2. We did our best. We did our best, fellow tech priests.
Look, this is why you don't upset the Questoris Knight households.
There's many reasons not to upset them.
They can and will ruin you.
Real quick, Bridger, what's your primary?
I held one in the middle for 5.
5.
Is it worth 5?
Each in the middle is with 5.
Each in the middle is worth 5, great.
Until we get to turn 4 when things get wacky.
Okay.
Brian, you're right where I need to be. Get out of here.
Okay.
8. Oh, scraping knights on terrain.
Gross.
Giving them a good scrape.
Yeah.
Scrape down.
Ew.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I think just because he's a vehicle, he can just shoot in combat. I think that's basically it.
Oh, you hid so well.
I did hide really well.
For hiding.
Listen, not my first hiding against knights game. I'm trying to slow you down, buy myself a couple turns here, because these knights are not easy to deal with.
No. These knights are all problems for you. Every single one of them is a major problem for you.
This is accurate.
Well, while you're thinking about that, we do have some
Yeesh.
super chats.
Yeesh.
This one is from Nick. Thank you, Nick.
Okay.
5 Hell
Here.
Blasters plus Captain and Repulsor Executioner. I'm struggling with what to put in it since most defensive boys like Gravis don't fit a squad.
Yeah, I've been noticing that a lot in this edition. The transports are great, but they didn't really do the math. They were too hung up on like transports used to hold this much and this is how much they do.
Yep.
When they really should have just rounded it out to the, here's a unit that can go in it, here's the size of that unit plus a character,
Yep.
that's just what it holds. Forget the fact that it used to be X, Y, Z. And that math does not add up. We were just complaining with that about Custodes. And it's a particularly big problem there because they don't have many unit choices. But in Space Marines, it does.
And they have a transport and singular transport that they put no thought into the carrying capacity.
Correct. And so it is an issue, and I think that in some cases, it's better to just skip that transport, go up to a Land Raider that can hold a little more, or say, forget it, I'm just not going to transport this squad, and I'll take a dedicated heavy support like a Galatis tank, and then forget the transport capacity because I'm paying a tax for it and no one's going to go in it. I played a Templars game last night. It was one of our members' games. And what I had to do was I had to make squads that could fit in it. So I put a big Blade Guard squad with a character, and then I put a small Eradicator squad in it. And that averaged out to being about the right thing. And in some cases, you might need to do the same. Find some value squads. I really did like Eradicators in my generic Land Raider because I took a big squad of 6 Eradicators. They fit in a generic Land Raider with 2 las cannons. Like things like that average out. But again, I put one character in that squad and boom, it doesn't fit. So yeah, it's I don't love that
I'm
map.
hoping that they work on it, they workshop it. A lot of people have been referring to this beginning of the edition as like a beta. As like,
Oh, and I hope we've been reinforcing that idea because it is a beta.
yeah, we're testing collectively as the community 10th edition. Because it is unreal to imagine rewriting every single 40k data sheet and new faction rules and new stratagems all at once. It's just too much for even any organization. You put like, well, maybe the U.S. military, like all combined could
Maybe,
figure it out.
probably not.
But look, they'd have to crunch their supercomputer on it for a while.
That's right.
My question for you, Brian, do you have anything on that objective other than
No, just the one squad. So you take me off it, you're going to hurt my primary a little bit.
most excellent? That's precisely what I wanted to hear. Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I had a choice here of staying in combat with Mr. Gattle, the
Yeah.
Warden, or wandering off and letting the Conflagration Cannon do its dirty business.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay in and just see what happens.
Yeah, sure. Between your shooting and your fighting, and then you have another charge that can come in.
Possibly. I would still like to hold this,
I see.
but if yeah, I don't know. I have options. And the Avenger Gatling Cannon in combat, I think, will still ruin.
It should do some work, right?
We'll do some ruination.
Okay.
The reason I consider falling back is I just automatically take this objective. He's OC 10. You can't,
Yeah, right.
can't stop him. He's too powerful.
That has value.
He does have value, but I want to see you get gattled. Like I can't bring myself to fall back with a knight and do nothing. They're just so precious and awesome.
I agree with this.
So we're gonna start going down the line.
Shooting phase time.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll start with the things that have
Limited
a
choices.
target.
Yeah.
So this Warglaive
Yeah.
is going to shoot the neutron laser scuttlebutt.
Yeah, so he's got his, what is it, Melt-a-Spear?
Yes. Thermal
And
lance.
what's the melter range on this thing?
Not in it.
Oh, okay. That's a shame. What is this? Is this a 36-inch melter?
Oh,
So it's
it
18?
used to be 36. It's now 24. So I'm not.
So
even
you're
in
not
it.
even in range.
So he'll just hide behind this building.
That makes good sense to me.
He's chilling.
Does he need to be in a particular range to get bondsman next turn?
12.
Oh, then you're good.
It's humongous.
It's a good range.
But his other buddy, the double buddy system, his other buddy got bored and wandered off.
Okay.
We will now, in which case, we will now go to
The one we all came to see.
the Valiant.
The Valiant. And the Valiant has both the Flamer and the Spear, and of course all the missiles in range of my Onager Dunecrawler.
Oh, yeah.
And you marked this as a target?
For the Preceptor.
Oh, only the Preceptor.
The Preceptor picks a guy and he's
see.
like, I hate that guy so much.
Okay.
But the Valiant just hates everybody equally, Brian.
Understood.
Um,
Shall we, I wish I had a CP here, because I would use it.
Are you sure you don't have one?
you should have one for the turn.
One for the turn.
Yeah.
Right?
That is how the game works.
And I didn't pitch any objectives last turn, did I? Or secondaries?
Did you? We could pull up the score screen.
Whoa.
You must have pitched. You had area denial. You must have pitched.
Oh, yeah, and I did pitch that.
So you should have.
So I'm actually have two?
You should have two.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have both Flamer and everything else in range, right?
Yeah.
Now the Flamer is going to, it's 1 damage or 2 damage? Flamer?
The Flamer, the Conflagration Cannon is 2 damage.
And its strength?
8.
Okay. And it rerolls wounds?
I reroll 1s to hit and wound on the whole army.
Okay. What I might do is he has the smoke keyword.
I do ignore cover.
You
with
ignore
this,
cover.
With the Conflagration Cannon.
I see.
And the cover, so my Shieldbreaker missiles are AP 6.
Yeah.
My Thundercoil Harpoon is AP 6, but also just goes straight to 12 mortals.
Yeah, but this would make your hitting worse, at the very least. Take you from 3s to 4s.
Take me from 2s to 3s.
2s to 3s.
With the Thundercoil.
And the big harpoon also as well, right?
That is the Thundercoil.
Okay,
2s
yeah.
to 3s.
He hits
Reroll
on
one.
2s with it. Wow,
With
scary.
Yeah, well, they had to make it good.
Well, let's try it out. I'll spend 1 CP,
Poppin'
and I'll pop
smoke.
smoke, and we'll see if he can live, okay?
It's a smoky boy.
And I get a CP back on a 5-up.
Oh, win it. Yeah.
I do.
So it's free.
That's free.
He still do.
That is the broad spectrum data tether. Lots of units have it.
You're getting conflagrated so hard
So
right
hit
now,
me with the
Brian.
Flamer. 3d6?
I really wish I had another target for this, but
It's not the best
there
target.
just aren't any other targets. So here's
Oh, that was a 6 on the table.
but it's a 2 in
Two.
the box. So 12,
Okay.
6,
So I'm toughness a 10.
12. So this will be 5s to wound, rerolling
Yes.
1s. Well, that's
It
amazing.
looks good.
That's great.
It looks good. And you got 2 1s in there too, which is,
Yeah, this
if you're going to fail.
Fail right. Fail up. That's what they say.
Okay, and this is AP,
1.
okay, AP1, and you did ignore my cover, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I go from a 2-up save to a 3-up.
Hey up.
That was quite a few 2s.
6
2, 4,
damage.
6 damage. I have only 5 wounds left.
Hey, Brian, could you go ahead and take a battle shock for me?
Haha, yes.
Just because you're about to die, I want you to get
7-up leadership. It's not great.
battle shocked.
He passes though. He's ready for the spear. He's facing the spear.
He's ready. Should we go straight to the Thundercrow Harpoon?
Listen, come on. That's what everyone's here for.
many wounds do you have left?
We need like a bigger dice for this. I have 5 wounds left, my man.
Okay.
So this is a 1-shot if it gets me.
Well, it's 12 damage.
Yeah. I mean, you could have started with that. I only have 11 wounds.
But Brian, I wanted to conflagrate.
You make a strong point.
You can't give me this cool giant.
So you
knight
hit on
and
a
not-
3.
I do. Hit on
And so if you roll a 2, my smoke worked. And you shot the smoke.
It's a fact.
Okay,
Facts.
let's get it. It could be anything.
Oh,
Yes!
it's a 2.
The smoke!
It's a 2.
Right
Just
over
to
his
go
head.
to all the rest of my guns. We just have to keep shooting you.
Okay, so shield breakers.
Here's 2 Shieldbreaker missiles.
Okay. Hitting me on?
4s now.
4s, haha.
Reroll 1s.
Okay.
Nope. And then strength 12.
So 3s to win. Okay, but AP a bunch?
6.
So I go from a 2 to an impossible, and it takes how much damage?
D6 plus 1. They're las cannons.
Wow,
Brian.
wow, 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 wow,
They are
wow, wow.
laser
3,
cannons.
4, I have 1
damage.
wound left.
Now remember, these used to be one shot. No, there's like a new.
You can
it's
keep
like
doing
an
them every turn,
autoloader.
right?
It just keeps putting more missiles.
Okay, so the
out.
last guns are
the twin Siegebreaker cannon.
and are all your meltas are in range as well, right?
No, Meltas. These are regular Melta guns, so they're 12.
Okay, so you have
So it's
just the autocannon.
The twin Siegebreaker cannon.
And so it's 2 of them, right?
No, it's
Okay.
two missile launchers.
I see.
which each shoot 1 shot.
Understood. And one.
1 twin Siegebreaker cannon.
Okay, so
which
you
is
have to.
D6 shots.
What's the strength on it?
6. No
Okay.
AP. It's not really meant for this.
Okay. So
not
I
meant
might
for
actually live here.
Wow, we got more.
Do you?
Yeah, I got the Preceptor.
Oh, okay. Let's see it.
This guy. So it's 4 shots,
Oh, okay.
hitting on 4s.
4s. Let's get some 3s in there. Cost
then-
your 1. 5s.
What's your toughness?
T10.
Okay, so it's not 6s. So
Not
5s,
6s.
re-rolling for twin linked. And I re-roll that one just because I re-roll one.
So that one was twin link. That one was rerolling
yeah,
once.
very
I
different.
understood.
Very
Yeah.
different.
Okay. So the Preceptor has to target me at least. I'll take it.
Pretty good.
You're telling me there's a chance.
I love that I rolled a 2 and not a 1.
This
That's
guy,
so
I
good.
know. In the smoke too. It's like the smoke wall is up and the spear, you just heard it whoosh over my head. Like,
You see all the smoke is like lit up blue and electrified over you.
yeah.
And then you see it retract,
Yeah, it swings
retracts
back.
back.
And the guy inside's, oh, just a little sad.
All right, we'll go to my Preceptor. He will put. Oh, I have so many guns on every model. Okay, we're gonna
This
put.
is the first time we're seeing the towering keyword. Let him see me over terrain, not just me see him, which is a clutch change.
It's a good change.
I like it.
Good change for everybody.
Good change.
We'll put the Storm Spear rocket pod.
Yeah.
My head missile
That's a head missile.
over
Got it.
there.
Okay.
We'll put the Las Impulsor
That's your big gun? Okay.
over there
Okay.
in high intensity mode
Ooh.
because I'm an intense person.
Yeah, this is getting intense.
And then
And then you have some little stuff.
I have.
The little chassis mounted
Some number of Melta-guns?
stubbers. It's just one.
Okay,
Right there.
a Meltagun.
And there's no underslung guns
That's it.
on either of them.
I think that's it.
And the Melta where? You want to try to take a chicken out?
No,
you wanna-
you're two up. You're 2 up anti-vehicle guys. Them.
Right.
Get them out of here.
The ones that just tried to shoot at you?
Let's ruin their day.
So these are the Cataphren destroyers.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
I
Let's go with them.
Pikachu,
Is this
I
the Melta?
choose you. This will be the D6 Las Impulsor shots. This
Oh.
is his Mega Gun.
So let's see how this is. This used to suck. Let's see if it can do
It's
anything.
like okay now. It's 5/4 damage.
I mean, not
Strength
bad.
14. It's not bad. So here we go. Number of shots, D6.
Okay.
It's right out of the box. This is Blast, but you're 1 model.
Oh.
Classic 6 shots.
And he's angry. What does the angry mean?
I reroll all hits.
Okay.
So this goes to hitting on 4s because I'm +1, -1, -1.
Yeah. He's degraded, which is why he's minus.
Yeah.
This
He's hulked out for the strat, which is
and
+1.
then I have smoke.
And you have Smoke, which is another -1.
Yeah.
And then I'm rerolling all hits. So this is 4s rerolling all hits.
Okay. I think you're gonna get him.
I have confidence.
Yeah.
So that's 3 hits.
Okay.
Sorry, 4 hits. And then wounding on 3, strength 14.
Yes. Toughness 10. It was good. And
Not
6s?
devastating, no.
Not devastating.
But
okay.
these are all AP 3, 4 damage.
So I go to 5-up saves. So I just need 4 5-ups. Like it ain't no thing.
It's a lot of them.
Okay. Now he does die and deadly demise. He is within 6. So on a 6, he deadly demises. No.
No.
But the Dune Crawler goes down.
Get him out.
I mean, he had his chance. And he did nothing.
Okay.
Did he? I
He
thought
forced
he
me
did.
to spend a command point to
I
reroll.
thought he did 0 wounds.
Or did he not force me to reroll my rotate ion?
Yeah, he did. He
made
did.
me reroll.
He made you. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Pretty good. All right, I have 1 Meltagun into your goof crew.
Into the Cataphren destroyers.
4.
They are toughness 6, my man.
Strength 8, 3. No.
There it is. They're
Okay.
toughy boys. Tough boys.
That's his guns. His
You-
roof-mounted missiles
Oh.
went into the.
So that's the end.
That's
the
him.
last shooting is these 2. Oh, these 3?
And him in combat.
Real quick, Ryan, do you have, are you in Protector?
I should have been ignoring 1 AP, right?
1 AP, yeah.
These are all AP like 1,000.
Yeah, so
That's
Would it have
true.
mattered?
Thanks, chat. I did forget it, but I don't think it mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have gotten a 6-up against.
But again, he did like 14 damage or 12 damage to
that
me
was
in the
like
end.
1 million.
Yeah.
But you're right, and I'll remember it for the rest.
Hey,
thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Not
Chad.
much.
It's a lot of rules on this army.
It's a lot of, your army's complicated.
All right,
We will
so
go
we've got
We got
one
Warglaive.
Warglaive.
2 Helverins
Yeah.
and the Crusader in combat. So we'll just shoot the Crusader in combat.
Okay.
Because he has nowhere to go. No
So-
decisions to make.
All right,
Out on the town, nowhere to. What?
let's put
Oh,
him in.
Warden, not a Crusader. He's a Warden.
So
That's
he's
fine.
putting me into the Fulgurite Electro Priest here. He's got any blast weapons? Is that the rocket on top? or no?
Nope.
So he's doing the rockets, the 1 Melta, the Flamer,
Heavy flamer, yep.
And then the Avenger Gatling Cannon.
So we'll start with the Avenger Gatling Cannon. It's really the star of the show.
It is.
It's
And
18 shots.
Oh, ugh.
Devastating wounds against non-monster, non-vehicle.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right.
This army's gross.
Okay, hitting on.
3s. 4s because we're in combat.
Yes. And rerolling
Rolling
ones. Okay.
Yeah. So
I
grab the
mean,
ones,
looked fine.
and then you want to grab the 2. Oh, yeah.
I'll help you.
Yeah.
That was actually really good.
It was quite good.
It was quite good.
Yeah,
No, I
it was-
flipped that one.
Yeah. And then 4s. Convert 1.
Okay, and this is 2s to wound,
Strength 8,
and
yeah.
6 is
Sorry,
for mortals.
strength
I'm
6.
toughness 3.
Oh, you're toughness baby.
Yeah. These are just little weak old
Toughness
humans.
small child.
Okay, so only 1 went to mortals though, which I'll take.
Yeah, there you go.
So 1 went to mortals.
Yep.
We'll
And
do
then
that in a
a lot
moment.
of invulns.
So first we go with the 5s. Can we 5 up 2 in a row? This feels like more dice than last time. I mean, it was odds.
And then these are 2 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going to 2 damage, and then the
and then
mortal wounds go
strength
last.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these you'll reroll successes.
So 2 damage. Here's the first person.
Well,
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
all
I can
wounded.
reroll
Yeah,
successes.
yeah.
So 4 ups. That's 100%. Oh,
dead.
it's not. 1 dead. Thank you.
2 dead,
2 dead.
and then 2 mortals. 2 4-ups.
And then 2 4-ups, and this could kill a model each. 1 more. So 3 only so far. They're showing their tanky. They're showing their tanky. This is
Very
what
good.
they only get the 4 up when you put a character with them, and so it's shown its value.
Interesting. I like that.
I like it too.
Here's Heavy Flamer.
Oh,
6 hits.
the flamer's big. On 3s.
Now remember when I said it's devastating? All of my ranged weapons are devastating against non-vehicle monsters.
All of them. The stubbers, the flamers, the everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that just this guy?
I don't know. It's on
Oh,
this
okay.
guy. Thin their ranks. It's on this guy.
All right.
I think it's also on the Crusader.
I don't like that.
Reeling 1s.
So far, no mortals.
Nope.
Okay.
There you go.
So 5 ups,
5 up,
4
4
ups.
ups.
So I should be okay here. I
No,
spoke too soon.
that's not great.
That's what happens when I speak that
Yes,
soon.
you can't talk
4
about
ups. Okay, 3 go down.
3 dead.
That's as good as you did with the cannon.
And then
so
we have the missile.
Yes.
Stormspeed rocket pod. This is on 4s to hit, rerolling 1s because of coolness factor.
yep.
And then
2s?
2s to win. Rerolling 1s for coolness factor.
Ooh.
Straight to mortals.
Oh, right.
D6.
D6 mortals.
6 mortals.
Oh, and this could kill 6 guys total.
Well, you don't have
'Cause it
6
carries
guys,
over.
but Yeah.
It does already kill 3, 4. So I only have 3 in the squad. So
it's a mortal to him
It's a
and-
mortal on my guy. We'll just count up for a moment.
And then you have a save on him?
There was multiple saves, right? There was
No,
2
just
saves?
1 save.
Oh,
One
okay.
went straight to mortals. It was only 3 shots.
Okay, so he saves.
1 failed. Okay, we're good.
Now you do have the melt on him,
I do have a Melta gun.
and this is your last gun.
Last gun. Misses.
Okay.
Done.
So you did take the squad in the end. My hope was just to hold you up for 1 turn, and so far we've done it.
I
We've done
like
it.
being a robot, Brian.
I like being robots too. My guys are half robot. You're I would say 9/10 robot.
I'm at least 95% robot here.
9/10 is close to 95. You're just upping it by 5%.
Yeah, but it's an important 5%.
Well, it is important for robots to be analytical. So.
All right, we'll go to the Warglaive,
Yeah.
and he's going to shoot
So we've got this one Warglaive right here. You want to go into those 2 up?
to...
Two up vehicle?
They worry me.
They weren't the ones that did the most damage to you.
They're frightening.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Cataphren destroyers.
So here is thermal
He has 3 kinds of melt or 2 kinds of melta.
spear. No, I actually like stubbers. I'm going to
Okay.
play all stubbers today on
So
the little guys
Stubbers on top.
because I want to show it. I think it's cool.
And this melta one, this one's 18 inch.
24.
24. So you're just out of melta range,
All
unfortunately.
right, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, it's fine. 2 shots.
2 shots with the melta spear.
3s.
Thermal spear.
Excellent. And then 2s.
Okay.
Strike 12.
Strength 12. Whoa, that's a good strength. In style. Now, I will remember to -1 AP from you.
So it goes from AP 4 to AP 3.
So I go from a save of 3 to a save of 2.
All
Or, sorry, from a save of 3. Yeah, that's math. To a save of 6.
okay.
And your own models are not obscuring. Now, what's this unit 1? It's this one here, 1, 2, 3. So they are fully in the open, okay?
Okay. Oh, I didn't kill one of them?
No, you haven't even touched them yet.
Wow, okay.
So 6-up saves, 2 6-up saves.
Here we go.
Okay.
He made one.
Protect a Doctrina.
And then how many wounds do they have?
They only have 3 wounds. So this,
Got 'em.
that gets rid of 1 of them.
Boop.
Beep, beep, boop.
And then I want to show it's lovely The Questoris Heavy Stubber, I am within 18 of you.
You are.
So then it is 3 shots, goes to rapid fire. It's up to 6 shots. I think these are cute.
You need infantry killing.
They made these stubbers a lot better in this army.
Let's see it.
And there's
Not if you can't hit, though, but
well,
reroll on the ones.
Reroll the ones. Oh, we'll just reroll that. Don't worry about it, chat. Just don't worry.
Strength.
4.
So 5 to wound. Oh,
AP1 for 1 damage.
money. AP1, so negates it, and I'm down. I'm staying at a 3-up save.
Yeah.
Style.
But I think they're good. I like them.
Okay, so next you have 2 Helvrans.
A pair of Helvrans. We'll go with the front one, who does have his stubber in range. Not in rapid fire, but at 36.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I will get cover against this boy. Do you ignore cover?
No.
Great.
I'm only AP1, so
So it's not gonna matter.
Does not matter. Yeah.
Not going to matter.
So we'll take my 8 autocannon shots.
Let's see it.
You said you have 3 wounds?
3 wounds.
Perfect gun, I would say.
Because it's a 3 damage gun, right?
3 damage
and
gun.
strength
9.
against my T6, so it's good.
Big gun. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s for coolness.
Yep.
Nope.
And then wounding on 3s.
Now 3s. Again, rerolling 1s because we are the coolest.
Ooh, the rerolling 1s is huge to hit and wound.
Oh, that was...
That was fine. You only missed 1 here. So 3-up saves, though.
Yep.
This is what I need.
Yeah.
I need the 3-ups. So far, 1 more dies.
That one. Okay.
Okay.
We'll shoot his...
Okay.
His little slugger. Reroll 1s. Look, they took all ability to fail miserably out of this army.
That's great.
They made it pretty...
You want it to be a little consistent.
There you go.
3-up save again.
Yeah.
Okay, we're great.
Great.
The last one.
Last guy.
And no stubborn range this time?
No.
All right, so just the autocannon.
Just the autocannon.
Same unit, even though there's only 1 guy left? Or do you want to go against the next 3-man squad, which is
Yeah, we'll go against the next 3 man.
Okay, so this is not the destroyers, this is now the breachers. And I'd say they're the better one of the 2, frankly.
Oh, wow.
But roughly same profile. Oh, they're actually higher toughness, T7. Not that that matters against you.
Rank 9.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of 2s. That's the one number we don't want to see. Guys.
3s to win.
3s.
Oh, reroll the 1.
Coolness factor.
Oh,
No.
not quite. 3-up saves, but everyone's a dead guy?
Yeah.
2 of them. That's big money.
Brian, this is a good army.
It's a fine army, my friend.
It's a good army.
Fine army.
Good army.
Alrighty.
We did it. We got through my shooting phase. Took us a while, but we made it. We're gonna go with the preceptor. We're gonna charge.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I meant to. I have a CP, and I have Vengeful Fallout.
Yeah.
When you kill a model from my unit, I get to shoot.
Yeah.
So real quick, Brian.
Yeah.
There is question about your CP. You
Okay.
did Overwatch at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one.
Is
so
that
you're
the
at
one that we were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
he's
So
at
you
1.
were at 0 CP.
Oh, 0. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. That's fine.
Okay.
I thought I was at 2
Oh,
because I got one at the start of the turn, and
You
then
got one at
I
the end of the
burned.
last
I
one.
burned one at the end of last turn,
You
and then
still
I've
want an
only used
So
Overwatch.
you should have 1.
So I should have 1.
you should have one. Okay. Okay.
I'm with,
Yeah.
I'm with 1.
I'm
one.
with you too because I feel like there
Yeah.
was one point where you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You want, I think
Okay,
one.
chat.
Can you
We're
shoot
going with that.
back at me? You shoot at the thing that shot you, or shoot at anything?
I shoot back at the thing that shot at me.
Okay. What's the range?
My max range.
But what is your max range?
Sorry.
Because I'm like all the way over here.
Yeah, never mind.
Is this relevant?
You're right. I have to shoot at the thing that just shot at me, and I actually wanted to shoot at the preceptor.
Right.
Never mind.
I'm
The
a
preceptor.
million miles away.
The preceptor shot at.
Whiffed and did nothing.
He did nothing, right? And he
killed-
had to have killed a model,
He killed the neutron laser.
which was dead and can't fire back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of us thought that I killed the model with the preceptor.
Yeah,
no
but we
model
didn't.
was
We
gone.
didn't. Yeah.
Okay. Charging preceptor. He's the king of the castle.
Right, and unfortunately, I can't. I
And
can't
Overwatch
really,
twice in a turn. Is that it?
Well, even if I could, it's not going to kill him.
Oh, chat's saying you also used popped smoke.
Oh, smoke!
Smoke. You're right.
Ah.
Thanks, chat. Thanks,
Okay.
chat. Yeah. Sorry, we
Okay.
weren't keeping track.
Chat knows everything. I don't know where I want him. Where? I think I want him over here.
Doesn't he have to base me if he can?
Oh, yeah. So I will base you there.
Alrighty.
And then we will go with the Warglaive. I didn't bring a tape measure with me.
I've got one for
on
you
this
here.
journey, on this adventure to the other side of the table.
That's a 10, and then you can get within.
Well, if I can base you, I have to. Oh,
Right.
but if this is a shorter charge and I don't make the long one?
Yeah, so it's a 9 to touch me on the wall
So I
here.
want a 9.
And you'd be just outside of a.
Oh,
You'd,
so
be,
I
you'd
could.
be just at it like around an inch there.
So what I could do is block myself with the Preceptor, and then go for the 9, and 9 up gets me over there.
Sure.
Weird. 10th is weird.
That part of 10th is quite strange. You're right.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Here we go.
So you need a 9 up.
9.
Yeah.
I love 9s, famously.
Dice can?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, now Chad's saying that you
No.
do have the CP, so
No,
I
but
don't
he
know.
spent 2 in my turn, so
Yeah,
I think he's at
we're
0.
gonna keep you at 0.
I actually think I'm at 0.
Yeah.
So I failed,
So
and I
you
don't have
failed?
CP.
Okay.
What is my Valiant to them?
Oh, yeah, good question. Because you have to go over the objective, it's actually kind of tricky. So you'd have to come forward. This is a pain, right?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fine.
Okay,
That's
so
why I asked
come
you and
forward
didn't grab a table.
4. Let me just see. Come forward 4.
I get to hang out and drink water.
Take the back of your objective over 8. It's a 14.
Oh, okay. So can't make it. That's good.
Good times.
Good to know. Glad I asked. That's my only charge then. And I will fight with my charger.
Okay, but before you do that,
Yeah.
at the start of the fight phase, my Techno Priest,
You gonna data spike
Tech
me
Priest
again?
is going to try to hack you again.
You're gonna hack into my.
It was so
mainframe?
successful last time.
Don't hack my mainframe, bro.
It's a 4 up, so let's see if I can get this 4 up. Dice game?
Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Can you do it?
There it is.
Oh, you're hacking
it's
my
a D6
mainframe?
mortal wounds. It's no joke.
You're hacking my mainframe so hard, Brian.
Big 6 mortal wounds. Get out of here.
That's when you take off your sunglasses and you go, I'm in.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in.
All right.
6 up, feel no
That's
pain.
7 dice.
Oh, that's.
6 up, feel no pains. I'll take 5.
5 mortal wounds. No joke.
13. This is for realsies.
Yeah, I told you this guy's actually kind of clutch. But again, you could just miss that 4 up roll, right?
Yeah, it's not consistent, and you're not always going to be in melee range of a vehicle,
Right.
to be honest.
But
Particularly
I
one
think
that
it's the
you
reason I
need
think
to-
it's cute also is because he's in the squad, he's buffing already, so it's throwing him upfield. That's kind of cute. All right, now is the Preceptor about to fight me?
He is. And
I
I'm
have
gonna
none of the
do
CP.
sweeps.
I have none of the CP, so there's not much I can do. How many attacks you got here? Like
12.
12?
Yeah.
I've only got 10 models, and there's not much I can do. I subtract 1 from OC,
Can't even.
but not vehicle units.
Okay. Well,
So not you.
I'm also not on an objective, so here I am to hit you on 3s and win you on 2s.
Okay. So yeah, because this is the -1/+1.
No. Yeah.
Right.
There's no. Yeah.
Hit me on 3s.
Hit you on 3s.
Let's get some 2s in there.
You're rolling 1s.
Okay. Couple 2s, which I need.
If I had a CP for devastating wounds for Thunderstomp, I think this
Yeah.
would be a great spot for it.
Okay, so already that's only 9 hits, or
Yeah.
right? So the squad is going to have to live with 1 model.
Could be. 2s. You're only 1s. And see, that would have made up for it. If I had the CP for Thunderstomp,
Yeah.
I would have gone through.
Yeah, right. And this is AP,
3.
so it takes me to my 6 up invuln,
That it does.
and we just it doesn't really matter. Just 1 or 2 is good. 4 is better.
Wow. So you lose 5.
So I lose 5. Yes, that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And then can you just consolidate me?
I can consolidate, and so
Somewhere.
there's a model right above, so now you're within 5 inches vertically of that model.
Great.
Oh, he's actually on the ground floor. My bad. I should put him on the ground floor
And
just so
there
you
you
can show it. Now I'll put him here so Jack can see.
There he is. There she blows.
Well, that worked out fine because now I don't even battle shock because I'm not below half. So I still am going to get that objective at the top of next turn,
You get to fight me with your
which is quite
checklist.
valuable. Yeah, the Tech Priest Dominus is getting his 3 attacks before he gets brutally chainsawed in half.
Yeah.
And hitting on 3s. Okay. Just 2 of them. And winning on 6s. Oh, he's angry.
Damn it. Or sorry,
-2, my friend.
-2. 5 up. No invuln in combat. Knights are still. So I'll take 1
Now,
damage.
it is 2 damage, but you negate it down to 1.
Down to 1. 6 up. Here it comes.
Oh, okay. But listen,
With style.
he put in work.
With style. He did. He's done a lot.
He's done a lot.
He's working hard.
The little boy, you know what? He's probably the guy who made this knight.
He works
So
hard.
he knows the command codes for.
He works hard for his money.
Yeah, he does.
So hard for his money.
I agree. You gotta treat him right.
You're
for
going to
sure.
base me here, right? You're going to base me?
Oh, you are based.
Yeah.
There's just moss in the way.
Gotta hate that moss. And then here's my 12 attacks.
Are you going to do the 12? You're not going to do the big...
Yeah, I'm doing the 12, right?
Okay.
Because this, I'll just get an objective here.
Do your thing.
Gonna get it. Real ones. We're 4s. We're 4s. 4s on the floors. Ah! 6 hits. And 2s.
Yep, I am only toughness something. I'm toughness
strength 9.
4.
Strength 9.
Only toughness 4. I thought he
that-
could have a toughness 6 or something.
That many.
Okay, I do have a 5-up invuln.
Ooh, in
And
it.
what's your AP?
3.
Okay, so that does take me to my
we'll
5-up
take
invuln.
you to your 5
Because I have a 2-up armor save. So here's the 5-ups. It was valiant,
8 damage.
but he does die. Now,
Yeah.
if you consolidate,
Yeah.
let's just measure.
Yeah.
You are outside of 6.
Ooh, that means I'm not allowed to consolidate.
So you'd have to be able to get on the objective to consolidate. Now, you can consolidate back onto this objective, but you're trying to go forward in this game.
I am trying to go forward.
Yep.
I'm going that way.
Forwards, not
way.
backwards, but always twirling.
Always
Rotating, twirling towards freedom.
rotate.
All right.
You can
I could fight you back
slap me back
with the 1
with your little baby people.
Vanguard, and he fails.
Okay, cool.
And shall you score?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Bring it
did
down.
have-
How many wounds did the octopus have?
It had 11.
So that's 4 bring it down points. 2 base, 1 for drawing it, 1 for you having 10 or more wounds. And then assassinate, I got the big 5, all 5. Kill the guy.
Oh.
Big turn for the big knights. So powerful. So big and strong.
It's very good. All right, AdMech turn 2. We're going to start by drawing some cards.
Yeah, draw some cards.
Let's draw some cards. So, tempting target. I imagine you're going to pick this objective back here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's not very tempting, as tempting target usually is.
I've tempted you.
Overwhelming force is, remind me.
Kill units on objectives.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing you have on an objective right now is this
Yeah.
that I could kill.
Oh, and that
way
hover.
back, way
Yeah,
back
you
then.
can kill that hover.
You know, I actually could kill that
could do
helper.
it.
I have some las cannons. They could go downfield.
In it.
It's not my most tempting target because it's worth 0 primary, right?
Yep.
The backfield's worth 0 primary.
Yeah.
So not the most interesting, and but
He's on 11. You can do
Yeah.
it. I believe in you.
it could happen.
I believe in you.
All
bro.
right. Well, these cards kind of aren't great. I have 1 CP.
Yeah. I also have 1 CP.
And this is an opportunity to maybe pitch, because I can start coming in this turn. I have lots of guns coming in. I have units that can come in. I could try to pitch for a secondary, but there might be an opportunity later in the game to do more, right? But I need to start putting points up, I think. I don't
You
know.
need to get on the scoreboard.
I'm trying to play the scoring game over you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop tempting target
Tempting
for 1
target.
CP, so I'm down to 0.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw a new one. Capture enemy outpost, that's that backfield.
Yeah.
So that means I have to hold it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, now the things I have in reserve are unfortunately not...
Not great at killing a warglaive?
No, let's say I kill it.
Oh, it's a Helverin.
Let's say I kill it.
Yeah.
I can't get on it. Because if I kill it, then I can't even charge.
Well, you'd have to charge it, yeah. And then beat an OC 8.
Right, and I only have an OC 5 on the charge.
So what you have to do, Brian?
It's impossible.
No, you have to kill...
Kill it this turn and drop
no,
on
no,
it next
You
turn.
have to get it down to 4 wounds.
And then charge it.
Oh, it doesn't lose OC when it... Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I take it all back.
Moving
Yep,
on.
Keeping
Moving.
them both?
I have no choice,
Oh yeah, you have no
unfortunately.
choice. That's right.
I have
Lock
to keep
them
them
in.
both. Those aren't good, but that's okay. We're not finished playing the game. This isn't our last turn.
And he spent his CP
Okay. Oh,
to
there it is.
reroll into another
Unfortunately,
bad
and you have 1 CP?
I have 1 for the turn,
Okay.
with which I might rotato potato.
Yeah, you have rotate, and you do have rotate, and then of course you do have Overwatch.
And I have the thunderclap.
So many things that you can do to me. All right. Well, I do have 1 breacher, or sorry, 1 destroyer down to 1, and 1 breacher down to 1.
Oh, so you could roll some battle shocks.
I could
here.
roll
You
some
could
battle
get-
shock. So here's a
freaked
Cataphren
out.
destroyer. They fail
Oh.
because it's leadership 7. And then I do have a breacher,
Yeah.
and the breacher fails as well.
Oh.
So neither of them are getting strats, but frankly, with a 1-man squad and
don't think
no CP,
I don't think it really matters.
they were not going to get strats, and they were not on the objective. It's that Skitari squad that I really needed to not die.
Buckle. Oh, primary, he gets 10.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank
Let's
you.
not forget.
Right. So I'm going to back up from the wall here, so I'm not within an inch anymore. because I just don't love being charged there.
You don't?
No.
I like
No,
it.
they're done. They're done with that part of their
I
life.
thought it was pretty cool.
That part of their life is behind them now.
Part of your life where you got charged by giant
Right.
huge knights?
Precisely correct.
Stomping around the board.
While you're moving, we do have some super chats. I'm actually going to jump ahead to this super chat because it seems to be a very hot debate in chat right now.
Oh, okay.
This is from Jesse Babb. Thank you, Jesse.
Thanks, Jesse.
There's been much debate in the community about knights getting to reroll all ones or just a single reroll of each for hit and wound, to the point that even larger channels have said both ways. Any insights? And it seems to go both ways. Like it's a hot debate right now.
Oh, you know what? I might be on the side of only getting to reroll one hit roll of 1 and 1 wound roll of 1. Because often these rules are written as whenever you make an attack. Reroll hit roll of 1, reroll wound roll of 1. And each die is an attack. So one gun can have like 18 attacks. But this says each time this model is selected to shoot or fight, which tells me across all of your guns, across all your attacks, you get 1 reroll to hit and 1 reroll to wound.
So across all of your guns, which they would never say unless they meant it's only 1.
That's what I think, because it says each time you're selected to shoot or fight, not each time you make an attack.
Interesting.
But
It just sounds very confusing wording.
it's things like this where I wish GW would just put like some clarifying parentheses. Like
One can only hope.
they had to foresee this coming, right? They had to-
right.
Now, unfortunately, my bomber can come in this turn, but he can't actually bomb
That's correct.
because it comes in from reserves.
It does.
So not my favorite. But this is the bomber here, the one
is the bomber.
dropping the bomb. You
there
can't
he
see,
is.
but
Can't reserve into my deployment zone, so I'm not going to move. You can't come over here.
fine.
You can bring your Taraxi over here. Bomber specifically not allowed to be in this part of the board.
So the bomber will drop here, ready to fly and bomb next turn.
Yeah.
I think that's a valid choice. My las cannons, though, have many more targets. I don't know if there's a 9-inch bubble here where I can fit. Probably not. No.
So stupid big.
It's huge, and actually my tail's off the edge, so it's unlikely to be legal. So I probably have no choice but in my own backfield as well.
Oh, great. I'd
Right?
love to hear it.
Let's see. And even this, it's off the board here.
Yeah.
I wonder, do they have a rule for that in 10th?
Not yet.
They don't, actually.
Well,
but let's find out.
They'll get it. They'll write it.
This might actually not even be legal either. It's not. It's 8 inches. So I can't actually even fit
Well,
there.
Get your planes out of here, Brian.
But I can do it
Right there.
here, I suppose.
Where it belongs.
Not the most exciting. Really hard to
Planes, everybody. Planes without
Really-
hover. Pretty bad.
really hard to place these planes.
Turns out, VTOL, important in war.
So to add more to that, the question that about the,
Yeah?
the re-rolls.
Is there more?
Apparently,
Yeah.
Liam,
Liam.
very own Liam,
Did he ask?
was during one of his streams
Uh-huh.
was messaged by
By James?
James
Yeah.
saying that it's all.
Oh, okay.
So just to add more to the,
well,
the
hey,
confusion, you
if
know?
Liam talked to James, I'll go with Liam. I trust, he's a trustworthy man.
Yeah, I trust Liam,
Liam's
but
a
I
trustworthy
don't
man.
necessarily trust James.
Liam is a trustworthy man. James is a little hit and miss. A little, James changes his mind a lot. Sometimes he says something and he doesn't really mean it.
Once or twice, he's been known to do it. So the
misspeaks.
Flamers, they're going to stay in reserve because they have nothing that they're going to be able to pull off this turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately. These planes, so hard to place. The funny thing, you have like the worst screening army in the world,
Yep.
and yet still screen me,
Yeah, well,
right?
I mean, flyers are bad unless they have hover.
Flyers,
Flyers
aren't great.
That's my read on the game.
Well, funny enough, because of my protected Doctrina, almost everything stood still except literally one squad that moved,
Yeah.
because I get heavy,
Yeah,
army-wide.
that's good.
The planes count as moving, so they're not going to benefit from it, and they have to move every subsequent turn.
Mm-hmm.
But they are in my deployment zone, which means they are going to benefit from the protective elements. I ran a doggo unit over here to hide. I hit a doggo unit off the wall an inch here,
Mm-hmm.
so you got to come around to get me, which I don't think you have a problem with.
No.
I think you're happy to run into my deployment
happy
zone.
to.
This turn, most of my guns are down this side of the board. And so that's where most of my attention is going to have to go. I'm still in a place where this knight isn't a huge threat to me next turn.
Yeah.
This knight will start to get into threat range, but actually he won't get run-of-the-mill. He'll only have a handful of targets. Okay, let's get to blasting.
Let's get blasting.
I have the, I have the bliss of no CP, where I don't have to make any decisions.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good time.
It's the bliss. Let's let Belisarius Call be the leader he was meant to be. He's going to try to kill this Preceptor on 2 wounds.
Wow.
He's going to use the Solar Atomizer.
Oh.
And it is Melta D3.
That means
D3 extra damage
within Mel's range.
That's lame.
A little weird.
Okay, D3 shots.
So what's the AP on this?
4.
That's a lot. Just thought I'd ask.
3 shots.
Just thought I'd ask, Brian.
He is Belisarius Call, hitting on 2s.
They all hit.
Now it is strength 14, my friend.
Oh, which beats my toughness 13.
I know.
Trumps it.
That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
And I don't reroll once to wound. No. So 2 5-ups.
5-ups.
Yeah. Belisarius Call, one-shotting with a pistol, Solar Atomizer.
It's not a pistol, Brian. It is the size of a man.
The truth is,
look under his arm.
It actually does not have the pistol keyword, but it used to have the pistol keyword.
Huge.
Yeah, they've come to their senses about it.
It's enormous.
It is the size of a man.
Quite large.
Yeah.
5-up inbounds.
5-up.
I was contemplating rotating.
Not on a 3-wound.
I was contemplating. Look, there's options, Brian.
There are.
There's options.
Nobody's saying there isn't.
Ah!
Okay.
What's the damage?
3 plus D3.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then the rest of my army, of course. D3
Yeah,
extra.
but the more I make you sink into him.
4. Okay.
better.
So you have to make 3 6-ups. 6-ups. You've done it before.
Done it before.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No.
No.
I guess
Okay.
not. But
Now,
I'm
does he
gonna keep
deadly
this-
demise on my
I'm
army?
gonna keep this 6 roll and die because this is most of your army.
Oh, Chad, don't let him blow up on all my
They
boys.
got rid of the auto explode strat, Brian.
Yeah, I know, because that was the bane of everyone's existence.
It was cool though.
So 6-up, and he blows up for how many?
D6.
Okay, D6. It's not flat 6 or something.
Giving me ideas.
These guys used to be 2d6.
They had 2d6 range for d6 damage.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, you're right.
So he dies and goes into the night quietly.
Belisarius Call, Solar Atomizer.
Brian, you got one.
What a boss.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
killed
I
a
killed
guy.
a knight.
You killed the guy.
Yay!
Thanks, y'all. All right. Next up, we have this next knight who's coming into my house, and it is the Warglaive.
The Warglaive.
So the Warglaive is my next target. We're going to go with my my rapid fire guns because they just might be in range of rapid fire. So let's find out. Cataphren Breachers. It is an 18-inch rapid fire, and you were an 18 inches of me.
It's 36-inch range?
Yes. Okay. So
Seconds.
I only have the 1 breacher left.
That you do.
So we're going to go with the 1 breachy boy. Let's do it. Breachy boy.
Do I want to rotate-o potato on my man? My dude. My guy. Yeah, we'll give him a rotate. I'll spend my
Okay.
CP.
So your last CP, you're rotating that boy.
4 up involved.
Trying to make him a bit harder of a target, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so hitting on 3s now, which is nice. Rerolling the 1s. Okay, and then anti-vehicle 4 up.
That's correct.
It's all right.
1 win.
There's 1. AP2, my friend.
AP2, 4 up involved.
In style. All right, Breachers, done. Now I have 1 destroyer left from the one-man destroyer squad. He is going to do 4 shots with his heavy grab. On 3s. Rolling 1s. Okay, failed. And 2 ups.
Yep.
There's 2. AP only the 1. So 3 up saves.
No, 3 up base, 4 up save.
4 up saves. Great.
Hell.
You love to see it. That's 2 damage, my friend.
2 6-ups. Takes them both.
Okay. Down to 9.
Down to 10. Oh, down to 9. He already had a win.
Huzzah. In fact, actually, on a 3-up, that guy in the back will take a mortal win.
Oh,
He does take a mortal win.
6-up.
This is my rad bombardment.
That's on my turn, isn't it? We already did this.
Yes, at the top of battle round?
Yeah, we did.
You're right. All right, I'm so sorry. It made me think of, oh, I wounded him. That's how I wounded him. All right, I have one more destroyer squad. So this is 12 shots because this is the unwounded. But this is the one that moved. So they're not hitting on 3s, but they are hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Hey.
Looks fine, but no 1s. But
It's fine.
we'll take it. It's a little over half. So
Decent.
that's all we can ask for. This is anti-vehicle 2. There you go.
4 ups.
Yes, 4 ups for 2 damage.
Ooh, that's fine.
Perfect odds.
So 6 damage.
6 damage so far, and feel no pain.
Sixes. He'll take 5.
Perfect odds. So down to 4 wounds left.
Gonna have to shoot some laser cannons.
And I don't think I'm in within 12 for my Laflamers. Nope, I'm within 13. So
Here come the laser cannons.
we do have a squad of las cannons. It's only 3 shots, but now this time hitting on 3s. Makes a big difference.
It's a big change.
Okay. Wounding on 3s,
Yeah. Small man. Small little guy.
and they are twin linked.
They are twin linked.
So on your 4 ups.
Brian, would you rather have 2 las cannons?
Yes.
Or 1 twin linked.
Nope, it's just 2 las cannons.
But what if?
Nope.
But what if?
Okay, 1 goes through.
Yep.
D6 plus 1.
6
There's
damage.
6. So odds say I get you here on 4 wounds left.
Never.
Odds. To never tell me the odds.
Oh.
I mean,
One
so
more
far
six.
you did.
Here it comes. Now you got him.
Okay.
There's nothing for him to boom
Nothing
on.
for him to blow up on. So I do get him down.
Got another warglaive.
I feel good. Now I do have 3. These guys are not towering, right?
The little ones are not tapped.
Correct. Okay. So I have 3 las cannons left. They'll go all the way downfield on your backfield objective.
Okay.
Okay. So hitting here on 3s. Not re-rolling. And wounding here on 3s, but twin linked. Okay, these are on your 5 ups.
AP 3, 2, yeah, 5 other way. Yeah. Oh.
2d6
Plus 2.
plus 2. It could hurt.
8,
So it's 8,
10.
9, 10.
He's down to 1.
No, you feel no pains.
Oh, he is. Yeah. Yep.
So that's 3, 6, 9, and 10.
Success. He's got 2 left.
2
which
wounds
means
left.
He won't die to the rad bombardment.
This is correct. Unfortunately, because he's not towering, I don't have any other shots to go downfield at him at this time. I could have risked the flamers, but I didn't want you to just delete them next turn. You know? It's one of those.
Yeah.
Well, the only things we have left are our 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
Not the scariest boys in the bunch,
They're medium
but
scary.
they can pop off. So why don't we go with the bomber? He has the Cognus Heavy Stubber Array, and it's going to be 18 shots. Okay. Sustained hits 1.
Okay.
Okay? So 2.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Hitting on 4s
Listen to who? Where? What?
into your big knight.
Oh, into my Valiant.
Yes, I'm sorry, I should have
He's
declared that.
so valiant.
Very valiant. Now, sustained hits is going to put 2 more back in.
Yep.
And it's going to be 6s to wound.
Toughness 13.
It's just the 1.
Yep.
And it's 0 AP.
That's cool. 3 up.
Okay. So that's everything he's got.
Oh, he might have a 2 up, but whatever.
Now,
Yeah, you bet your buddy does.
yeah, he's got a 2 up. So next what we're going to do is my last plane. Where did I put it?
Well, you're scattering your little cards all over the table, Brian. I have a nice, neat, giant
Listen,
pile of giant knight
You got to
cards.
keep it interesting. You got to keep it interesting.
They're everywhere.
So what we've got here is the twin Cognus las cannon.
Uh-huh.
It's just 1 shot.
One shot. This is into
And-
the Valiant as well.
I get +1 to hit if you're not fly.
I don't fly.
So on
This is
3s.
the Valiant?
Yes.
Okay. You win on 5s.
And sustained hits 1.
Oh, in it. Look at him playing, doing work. 5s.
5s to wound because only strength 12, but it's twin linked.
Twin linked, Broheim. We got
Okay.
a wound.
So -3.
5 up. Either way. He's good.
He's good. That was a stylish. Let's do my 6 shots from my stubber, and let's put it into this guy here
Oh.
because he doesn't have a 2 up
My
save.
warden.
He doesn't have a 2 up save. So
doesn't.
here we go. Sustained hits,
Yep.
and these ones are only strength 4.
6s.
Ooh.
Ooh, a good number of them.
4 of them on your 3 up armor save.
Yeah. Oh, he'll take a damage.
Oh,
or
feel no
will
pain?
he? No.
Now,
He doesn't.
Now I do have the heavy phosphor blaster, so it's just 3 shots, and I think he only has 1 heavy phosphorus. And that's 2 hits, and it's strength 6, so 6s. I'm done.
I don't even think you have the las cannons and that. I think you have one or the other.
Really, yeah, that's...
I don't think you get both.
I think you might be right about that. So good thing I did nothing on that. All right. This turn, I do not have charges.
Yeah.
My secondaries were thusly. What were they?
They were Overwhelming Force.
Overwhelming force.
Which I was kill a thing on an objective.
Yep.
And unfortunately...
And Capture Enemy Objective, which were both impossible for you, really.
So I almost got him.
Almost. Maybe you should have put more into him.
Yeah, so capture enemy outpost I'm also not going to do next turn. So I will pitch that for a 1 CP.
Okay.
I'll
Which one?
keep-
The capture?
He's pitching
Yeah,
both.
but killing a
he
thing
just-
on an
He
objective...
just gets a command point.
Okay.
Killing a thing on an objective I will attempt to keep.
Oh, he's keeping that.
Oh, wait.
Did you already pitch it?
No, I did not. Which
Brian,
one?
it's only 3 points per. I don't know if you want to keep that. Overwhelming Force is 3 points per unit you kill on an objective.
To a max of 5. But
To a max of 5.
But I have him down on 2 wounds.
Yeah, but he's just going to go behind the wall.
Yeah, I have flyers.
You won't have flyers.
You're gonna down them?
I'm going to pick them up.
Well, so you say. No,
you can keep it.
I'm keeping it.
Okay, he's keeping it.
Keeping it.
He's keeping it.
okay, so you're keeping
Okay.
overwhelming force
Yeah,
Overwhelming
and getting rid
Force.
of capture enemy outpost.
that's correct.
Okay.
Overwhelming.
Excellent.
So we got Knights
Knight's turn 3.
turn 3,
I get a command point just for playing the game,
and
and I get some
I
cards.
get a command point, so I'm up to 2.
Double a card.
So 2 new cards.
Double a cards.
Let's see what we get. Tempting target.
Tempting target.
Now it has to be one in no man's land.
Yeah,
So unfortunately, both of these are you literally just have to walk up.
that's true.
So I'm going to make it this one.
You got it.
Because that really limits your movement, at least with this boy.
I guess, yeah.
Listen, I'm not wrong.
It's like, it's about 6 inches in front of him. This
Yeah.
is right there. And then behind enemy lines, harder
That
to
one is
do.
not actually possible.
Yeah, it would be very tough.
Very tough.
It would be
Maybe
almost,
a 12-inch
it's
charge,
almost
but
impossible.
unlikely.
Okay.
okay.
Do I spend a CP to bin it behind enemy lines? Bin it. Yeah, I'm never going to get that.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Down to
Get
0
rid of it.
CP.
1 CP down. Let's draw a new card.
Behind enemy lines. There we go.
Engage on all the fronts. Oh, easy peasy. A lemon squeezy.
It's pretty good. You might not get that one.
Nah, I will.
You will.
Just wander this Helverin over there.
That might be an advance roll, my friend.
No, they move 12.
Okay. 12's really
Far.
fast.
They move far.
That's further than I thought.
Yep. Well,
Well, then that is lemon squeezy.
that is very nice.
Okay, let's do the rat bombardment.
Oh, bombard me.
It succeeds.
Yes.
1 mortal wound.
6 up. He takes
So
it.
he's down to 1 wound in the back there.
When does this end?
Never. And then Call will reroll 1s in an aura again, and I will stay in the Protecta Doctrina.
I only have 1 bondsman in range, so this guy,
We'll
this
get the half damage.
warglaive is -1 damage.
Okay.
I wish it was half. That's crazy.
Yeah, half damage. Yeah.
He's -1 damage.
Okay.
My other bondsman is dead. I have nothing else to declare in the command phase. Nothing to declare at customs. I'm free to go.
Okay. Is it time to get moving?
I'm gonna get moving.
All right. Let's take a question.
Yeah. So this one is from Z. It's SSXE.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Any combination of those noises works.
Yeah, so Z.
Yeah.
Thank you. Howdy, TTT. Great to see Brian back. Is GW going to wind back the no model ending a move on an objective roll? It seems like it could really disadvantage big models like knights and etc.
It doesn't just disadvantage knights and Mortarians and things. It definitely hurts Terminators and anything that's a fairly big squad with big bases. We have found it to be particularly hard to play with, and we found it to be very easy to abuse in a gamey way that is always feel bad. So, in my opinion, I think it's a bad rule, and it's so bad you can tell because it's one of those things where we refuse to do the trick that the rule implies is legal.
I kind of did it as Death Guard against you.
But that was by accident. You only discovered it the next turn that it was really good against me. You didn't intentionally say, ha, ha, ha. It just turned out to be good.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's so gamey feeling that it's like, it doesn't feel like it's part of the world. It feels like you're taking game mechanics and doing things that shouldn't happen. So I do think it should be walked back. I don't think it's going to be their top priority. It's not currently breaking the game by any stretch. So that's where I stand on it. I think it should go.
It's just awkward and weird. Like, there's no actually good scenario for it. I get the marketing of like, oh, make your own scenic objective. It's cool. Scenic objectives are cool, but having a whole game mechanic that's like that dumb, I don't know. It's just too far. It's too far. It's too far, G-dubs.
I guess they make their own scenic objectives, and they wanted the rules to work with those. I don't know. I think they felt like it might not be a big deal, like it might not have a huge impact on the game, but it does have quite a large impact on the game.
This didn't think about it, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, all 4 quarters.
Is this guy back 3 inches
That's a good
into this quarter? I don't think he is.
You know what? I'll just put him here, definitely, because he's not shooting anything
Yeah,
this
because
turn.
that was the line there.
Yeah, he's not shooting anything this turn.
And you have to be 3 or 6 inches back from the edge for
3
engage.
now. Engage is
That's great.
much easier than it used to be, because that was too punishing. When it was 6,
It was tough.
it was too far.
Yeah.
It's too hard.
And you also had to have larger squads, right? Couldn't just be one
Yeah,
model.
they started to like limit squad size
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
It got a little
Did you do the movement?
little wackadoodle. I did, in it, do the movement.
Okay.
We'll take his 13 wins with him.
I wear that 13 wounds with a badge of honor. Those were hard-won wounds.
Yeah, you dealt 9 whole damage to him.
Kind of with incidental stuff, too.
Well, incidental. So,
You're moving into my home here.
yeah, I've moved in. These are vehicles.
They are, certainly.
Got it. Okay.
Is that because your spear is particularly good against vehicles?
No, it's this whole guy. I mean, yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
but separately, he's good against not vehicles.
Oh.
The warden, everything goes to devastating
I
against not
see,
vehicles.
I see.
So, all I can really see is them.
Hmm. Yeah.
Except with the Valiant, who's close enough up on that building to see through the windows. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So, the Valiente, we'll start with him. He has so many guns, dude.
Okay, so into the shooting phase.
It's just so
What-
much
what kind of
cool.
targets you got?
I can't even contain the amount of cool. So his conflagration cannon will go into your final big squad of...
Destroyers.
Destroyers,
Cataphren
yeah.
destroyers.
There.
So that's the flamer.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll put the harpoon. Which one of these has a las gun? Las cannon?
This one.
Yeah, that one.
That's the Stratoraptor has the Cognis Laskin.
Harpoon, right there.
So he's going to one-shot me in the sky. Okay. Okay.
Shieldbreaker missiles.
And this is anti-vehicle 2 up,
So many. 4 up.
anti-vehicle 4 up.
And devastating ones.
And no rerolls.
Riddle ones for everything all the time.
Right, right, as Liam has ordained.
Liam. Shieldbreaker missiles into your walkers, your chickens. Silly goof gun cannon, the Siegebreaker cannon. Into, I don't know, these dog doofuses?
Which one are we doing?
The dogs?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Siegebreaker cannon into dogs.
Yeah.
Meltas also into dogs. There's like nothing in range for his Meltas other
Sure.
than dogs. So those dogs are really going to be. Get 'em out of here.
You could double up on the plane, but you're hoping for the one-shot.
I don't think I'm within 12 of the plane.
Oh, I see.
They're
I'm
ordinary Melta guns.
almost positive you are, but you definitely are.
Wow, okay. Then yeah, I'll put Meltas in the plane. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the Valiant. I declared all the things.
So sorry, spear, Melta,
Meltas, yeah.
autocannons,
Yeah.
and then into the destroyers
Conflagration.
is the Convocation and, the
two
Shieldbreakers
Shieldbreakers into one of the 2 units. Yeah.
into the one of the 3 mans.
Yeah. One of the walkers.
Okay. That's,
all these guns
that's
have
like killing my
different
whole
keywords.
army if it goes off. Let's see it.
All these guns have different keywords. So if you want to know anything about anything, you let me know. Brian.
And I have 2 CP here. So I could give Bulwark Imperative, and I could give my las cannons there a 4-up invuln
That would be good.
against your
My 2 missiles.
2 missiles, which are -6 AP.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that 1 CP, Bulwark Imperative,
The Bulwark.
and so I can only do that if in the Protector Doctrina, which I am.
Sure.
And I think that's all I want to do.
Very cool.
I could. These vehicles do have chaff launchers, so I could pop smoke on them. Okay, so first
The planes are already -1 to hit.
they're already -1 to hit. Okay. So can I show you one thing?
Yeah.
So the Dragoons have a data tether, so on a 5-up I get that CP back. No?
Okay.
Now, on the plane, I could get cover, but unfortunately you're hitting me with Meltas and stuff. It's not going to matter.
Hitting you with things where cover will not be relevant.
So let's get to blasting.
Here we go. Should we start with the harpoon, Brian?
Yeah, we should always start with the harpoon.
Tell me how many wounds this plane has.
The plane has, I think, 10, but I'll
That's
double check.
less than 12.
Yeah. He has
Turns
10
out.
wounds on the Stratoraptor.
Turns out, less than 12.
So one shot will get me if you get me good.
Loving it.
All right.
Hitting you on a 3 because your minus 1 to hit.
Yep. Let's roll
I
another
reroll-
2.
I reroll 1s,
I'm flying in the sky.
and I have no command points.
Okay.
So this is just a 3 to basically kill a plane.
Okay. Not quite. It's
Now,
a 4 up.
I wound on a 2, and a 4 up is mortals.
Yeah, because it's strength, what, 20?
24.
Strength 24.
Strength, you're dead.
Yeah, it's strength 24.
God, this hard one is so cool.
It's so
bro.
cool, dude. It's so cool. Let's see it.
All right, it wounds on a 2, but a 4 is cool. 12 mortal wounds.
And I die.
But you explode and hurt other people.
No.
Okay.
Imagine harpooning an airplane
And then reeling it in.
and then like punching somebody with it.
They used to have a strat to
Yeah,
punch
yeah.
something and throw it.
I know, they did. It's got to come back. Okay, Stratoraptor. I barely knew ye. You're so pretty. It's one of my
It's a
nicest looking models.
gorgeous model.
One of my nicest looking models.
You paid Israel
Yeah.
a small fortune for that.
Yeah. That's why I'm playing it today.
I'm with
Okay,
you.
Stratoraptor. Goodbye.
Good, gone.
But you died in style, and that's all anyone can ask in Warhammer.
Was stylish.
Very stylish.
Oh yeah.
Roll up, shoot your last cannon.
Okay.
Die.
Shall we put some autocannons, or
Yeah,
what
we
do you want
can
to
do the Siegebreaker. Twin Siegebreaker.
Oh, Siegebreaker first. Okay, Siegebreaker.
No, Siegebreaker is the little auto cannon.
Oh,
thing.
Siegebreaker autocannon. Okay.
Twin Siegebreaker cannon. Yeah.
Okay.
So here's D6 shots. 1. It's blast, but you're a small squad.
I am.
Hits on a 3. It hits
Okay.
with strength 6.
And I'm T4.
So 3. It has twin link, but I don't need it. No AP.
Okay, well, I ignore 1 AP.
You've been siege broken.
And I do have cover, right?
Yeah.
So that would take me from 4 to a 3 up. And I
good.
save it.
Consider your siege broken.
Not broken.
This gun's bad.
That gun's bad. Yeah. That's why you take the missiles.
That's why I took 2 Shieldbreaker missiles. Let's go
Speaking
right
of
there.
those.
Speaking of Shieldbreaker missiles,
Now, I put my shields up.
You
So
put
let's see
your
if they're
shields
going to
up.
break the shields.
let's break them.
right.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Ooh, good thing we reroll 1s as per Liam. Liam has spaketh that my Shieldbreaker missiles shall hit all of the time.
Okay. Strength?
12.
I have toughness 7. So 3s.
Almost 2s.
Almost. Not quite.
And this is devastating.
Oh, I don't want that.
So that's going to be D6 plus 1 mortals.
Oh.
That's why they're shield breakers.
They just broke the
They
shield.
broke the shield.
No!
Here's your 1 for
So here's my 4 up invuln. I make it.
Makes it.
Okay, but
here's the more.
D6 plus 1, and it's D6 plus 1?
Yeah.
I have 7 wounds, so a 6
Oh,
will pop a
that would
boy.
be spicy dicey. Now we can't
Oh,
get
it
too
looked
greedy.
like it was going to flip.
Can't get too greedy.
Oh my
5
God.
mortal wounds
Okay, can you give me a red dice?
is plenty.
We'll put some blood on this guy. All right.
We will blood him. And then
3
we
wounds
have
left.
3d6 conflagration cannons. God, Valiants are so cool. Best knight.
3d6 conflagration into my breachers.
Your breachers.
Okay.
Get breached, son. 3d6
Okay.
hits.
Okay,
5,
it was
7.
bad.
7.
It was bad.
Can I get 1 more die?
Yes.
You ended up with all the dice.
Toughness 7.
Strength 8.
Oh, it's so good strength.
It's very good.
It's so good. It's
very good.
Okay, 3s.
3s, and we of course rerolled 1s per Liam,
Per Liam, yes.
as Liam has spaketh. Oh, it's still bad.
It's still bad. Okay.
Fours.
Now, AP.
AP 1.
AP 1, which I ignore.
Yeah.
And I have a 3 up save, which I stay at.
Yeah. Ooh, 2
2
damage.
damage, so 1 dies.
Kills a guy.
Okay. Oh, I can live with 1 die.
We take those.
Bloop.
That was a Valiant activating, and it was, if I do say so myself, pretty dope.
I was going to say valiant effort.
Pretty dope.
The spear was amazing.
It's fair.
Just like one-shotting almost every like mid-sized vehicle.
And the Shieldbreakers, the missiles are anti-Titanic.
Oh.
So this guy's good in the mirror match.
Oh, I love him. I love him.
So good.
He's my favorite. I would sleep with this guy like on my pillow. He's really good.
We'll go to the Warden.
The warden, yeah. Who are we shooting at?
I mean, all he can really see is your derpy chicken walkers.
Oh, Kenny, he can see the derpy ones. So you want to shoot at the ones that don't have the invuln?
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. Thanks, Brian.
You're very welcome.
I need a lot more dice.
Well, I don't want to give them to you now. You need 6 more?
No, a lot more.
How much
It's
is a
18
lot?
It's 18 shots.
Okay, so
I need,
that's 12, 13, you need 5 more.
Okay.
You're making me give you the dice for my own demise. All right.
We hit on 3s.
Now, these guys don't have smoke keyword, I don't believe. And this is the other squad you're now shooting at, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just going to have to take it. I don't really think I have anything to offer there.
Cool.
So let's see it.
3s. We do reroll 1s.
Okay, per Liam.
The Decree of Liam.
Yeah. That was a lot of hits. Jesus.
It's a lot of shots. It's just
And why did these ones do mortals? Because this book is cool.
only against non-vehicle, non-monster. This guy hates small things.
Strength?
6.
Okay, T7.
Ooh, 5s.
So 5s.
Rerolling 1s. The decree of Liam.
It was a
It's
fair.
just a very
it was
good
a
roll.
very good roll.
It's just.
Oh
good.
my god. Oh my god. It's so
That's
good.
So good. AP 2
It's
for 2 damage.
so good. Okay, AP 1 now.
You've been avenged.
And I have cover, so 3 up saves.
That's
Whoa.
a bad save.
So 2,
damage
4,
each?
6.
That kill. Oh, new
8.
squad.
So 1's dead
Yeah.
and 1 takes 2 wounds.
Yeah. New squad.
Deadly Demise. I forgot. And I didn't lose 1 the last time.
yeah.
So 1's dead.
Then we can give you the.
Oh, sorry, that was the other squad. There was 1 wounded, but you didn't want to go with my inbone.
Correct.
So, and then 1 lost 2, so he's down to 5. Can you give me another red dice, my friend?
You're just using them all.
I
We
am.
should have kept them on your side of the table.
Yeah.
I didn't really need them.
Hey, you took the first wounds.
I did take the first wounds on D30s.
That's true.
We'll shoot my Stormspear rocket pod.
Same target, right? It was just everything else?
Yeah. That's the only thing I can see.
Okay.
And then strength 8, we're looking for the 3s.
3s, yeah.
There you go. 1 AP 2, so you get your 3 up again.
Correct. Okay, good. And Flamer's out of range?
Yeah. Flamer
And Melta's out of range?
Yep.
Do you want to Melta my plane?
I'm not within 12 of your plane. That's
Again?
definitely more than 12, Brian.
Oh,
Don't get me with this one. That's like 14 inches.
It's 12 and an 8.
No, it's more than 12.
12 and an 8.
12 more
Chat.
than 12.
All right.
Okay.
Now
we
you
just
have
a Helverin
1
left.
Helverin left, which I feel like, do you want 3 damage? Do you want to hurt, kill? I have some wounded Iron Striders. I have 2 squads that are
do
wounded.
have wounded Iron
You could try to
Striders?
pick up 2 of them,
But
or you could go for these anti-vehicle
Your
boys.
twisty guns scare me a lot.
Okay, now I have 2 squads of 1 and 1 squad of 2.
Okay, I'll put. Oh, jeez. I'll put 1 and the stubber into the big squad,
Okay, that's a squad of destroyers.
and then the other one into a squad of 1. The twisty guy. The 2 up.
That's the destroyers. Yeah. Okay.
So here's into the big destroyer squad. My autocannon.
Yeah, destroy, destroy. Yes, this is correct. Okay, let's see it. So this is into the bigger squad.
Oh.
Oh, not good.
Oh. No.
Strength.
9.
So 3's to win.
Yep.
AP.
1. You ignore it.
So 3 up save and no cover because I'm way out in the open.
I
Saved
should have
it.
just put everything.
Into the bigger squad.
Yeah.
Maybe. You gotta
So
get greedy
here's-
sometimes.
Here's 1 into the 1 guy.
Into the lone wolf.
Oh.
This is you're gonna reverse it.
Hey-oh.
So 3's to win.
3s. There you
Okay, so 3 up saves.
go. Oh, he's
Tanked
good.
it.
He's good. And
Now
then
you're gonna hit me with some
6
stubbers?
6 small shots.
And this is into
in
the lone?
big squad.
Or in the big squad, okay.
Reroll those ones. The decree of Liam.
Any sustained nothing?
No.
Okay.
Just rapid fire.
Strength?
4.
So 5's to win.
Hey, but I reroll that 1. Thanks, Liam.
All right.
Nothing.
I weathered it.
You did. I don't think I have any charges that I can complete, right?
I also don't think so.
No, yeah. So that's my turn. But boy, are we scoring points on this turn.
Oh.
People told me I couldn't play the mission. They were wrong.
You're playing a mission.
5 on both.
5 on both? Wow.
5 on both. And my primary was also 5.
You're going to take my
Oh,
primary down to
that's right.
0 this turn also, right? Because this knight is 10.
Yeah, the
And
knight's
I
also 10.
have only, I think, like 8 on it,
Yeah.
which is not 10.
I'm here for ruination, Brian.
I actually have 2, 4, 6 on it, which is, again, not 10.
So that's 5, 5, 5, 15 points to the Knights.
Okay.
15 points.
Well, again, we score a lot at the end of this game.
We do.
It's, listen, if I wear you down and I get some units out
Shit me,
there,
you whittle.
it still could happen.
You whittle and you waddle.
Now, I have a little trick here.
You do?
Okay. Starting my turn, let's draw my 1 card, right?
Uh-huh.
Investigate signals. This is on an objective. I have to do some actions, right?
This is table corners.
Oh, it's table corners. I'm very good at table corners.
You are.
Okay.
You're actually very good at
So
table
this is 8 points for all 4 table corners.
No.
No? How many
It
points is it?
is.
Oh, maybe.
Each corner
It's 2.
is 2.
So maybe
Yeah.
it is 8 if you do
I think
all
it's
four.
8.
That's big.
1 or more corners are scanned by your army. This secondary mission. You score for each corner.
2 points.
Scanned.
Wow. 8.
And the other objective I have is kill thing on an objective.
Yeah.
Which I can do with my big boy,
Your
my
plane.
plane. So I have some real abilities here. So we're gonna go and we're gonna do that. Let me
That's
Okay.
big.
let me take my bomber here, and my bomber's just gonna run into that corner.
Yeah. You have infinite movement.
I've
As long
already
as you move at least 20.
bloop. And I also turn before
There's no turns anymore. You just
just turn and then go, right?
You just go
Yeah.
anywhere that's at least 20 inches
Great.
away.
So this is going to get me also 9 into this corner. So
It's-
he's
okay,
gonna
yeah.
gonna bomb, and then what he's gonna do?
Oh, can aircraft? Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna
Oh,
bomb,
that's weird.
and then he's also gonna get me that corner.
Ooh.
That's a 2-for-1 right there.
That's what we in the business call a twofer.
That's a 2-for.
That's weird that planes can do actions, but they can because they're not actions.
When one of the actions is being in the corner of the battlefield, I think a plane can do that one. Okay, so 6 dice, 3 ups are mortals.
Oh. I have 1 wound, Brian.
It's 4 mortals,
So you're saying I need 4 6s?
4 6s. That's all.
Easy. No. You died.
Okay.
Nothing in range. So
Well,
you
I
just-
completed that secondary, at the very least. Now let's get to moving. And actually, because my army has such huge benefits for standing still, when I say get to moving, I mean barely move at all. But we will move a little bit, so we can take some questions.
Yeah.
So let's see. This is from Call GPT. Thank you, Call. Praise the Messiah.
Praise him.
Query regarding Space Marines: are Centurion Devastators a good way to get lads cannon for tank busting / monster hunting?
I think they're not bad.
They have twin-linked las cannons. They
yeah,
don't have
they don't have
two.
many shots.
They have 1 shot each.
Yeah.
Which I would not describe as a good source of las cannons.
Yeah.
Devastators each have 1 las cannon, and I would describe that as a good source of las cannons. You could expect
Part of a
Centurion to
healthy las cannon diet.
You can expect a Centurion to cost more than a Devastator. I think that's reasonable to say.
Yeah, so you get more las cannons per point.
Yeah.
But tougher bodies, they can take a hit back, downfield especially. Which is not nothing.
It's something.
It's
something.
That's the correct term. It is something. Now, in order to do this action, I have to not shoot.
You have to be wholly with a 9 and not.
So,
Oh,
This
the little
lone
lone. Oh, you
dude-
got some battle shocks to do before.
why not? Why
Before
not?
doing all this, let's get into the battle shocks.
So we have this lone guy that I'm just about to move.
Yeah.
He fails.
Okay.
We have the next lone guy behind him.
Oh.
He passes. We have the 2-man squad is auto going to pass.
Yeah.
They're fine. We're good.
You're good.
Okay. So the one guy I was going to move failed, but the other guy will advance it, and he needs like a 2.
And he has an assault gun.
Right. That's right. Because I need to be able to shoot,
be able
right?
to
It's
shoot.
not just be in the corner.
Yeah.
I actually have to do the action.
Yeah.
So let me, thank you for that.
And when we say do the action, we mean
Pretend to shoot.
choose not to shoot.
Choose not to shoot, yeah.
Be able to shoot and then say, no, I won't shoot. Say no to violence, kids. We could probably take a soup chat. What do you figure?
Yeah, let's do that. This one is from Guyver
What's up,
007. Where did my smite go on Grey Knights?
Yeah.
We went into a lot of psychic guns, to be honest. I would not be worried about Grey Knights, my dude. I think they're excellent. I think they're super strong. Losing your smite, I get it. I get it. It was an identity of the faction. However, now your librarians have a very cool vortex of
I actually don't need to advance anyways.
Then you're good, yeah. So vortex of doom, amazing, on your librarian. And then all of your psychic guns are also good. And all the psychic abilities that are on your data sheets, instead of having a psychic phase, are nutso bonkers insanely good. So like, I get it, you lost smite. But now your army teleports all around the battlefield and does psychic powers without having to roll and get denied. So that's a good trade to me. Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you have another question? This one is from Eamon. Thank you,
what's up, Eamon?
Eamon.
OC10?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put 11 OC on it.
That objective's going away, Brian. It doesn't matter.
Before your turn? At the end of my turn, it goes away?
At the start of the battle round, it goes away. That's the one.
So before you score it?
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
Okay, good.
Sorry, Lindsay.
It's all good.
Thanks, Eamon.
It's all good. And Eamon says, is it difficult for armigers to get cover? I can't see why. Does that make Dominus Knights less valuable? Possible cover doesn't seem as good as some bondsman abilities.
So, yeah, I know what you're saying. Cover isn't hard to get for anybody ever. And the Dominus trait, for being Dominus, you get cover instead of cover for armigers instead of having a bondsman ability. Yes, you don't take Dominus Knights for that. You take Dominus Knights for all the guns and abilities that they have. Like, both of the Dominus have insane-o crazy... Oh, you had to battle shock your... Speaking of which...
Tell me what? What did I have to battle shock?
It doesn't matter now.
Okay.
But when the Valiant shoots, everything he shoots has to take... Or one thing he shoots has to take a battle shock.
Oh, I didn't use any strats after
It doesn't
the fact.
matter, right. It didn't matter, but like you take them for their crazy guns and the ability that's on that model. Like the Valiant or the Castellan.
Makes sense.
You don't take them for
In
the
this
cover.
case, it didn't matter, but it could have in other
And
cases.
they're just good.
Excellent.
Did
Totally
you
excellent.
see what the Valiant did there? That was crazy.
It was quite solid.
But yeah, thanks, dude. And I hope you enjoy playing Knights because they're awesome. They're awesome.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Okay. I still have 5 of my sterilizers in reserve.
Yeah.
Hoping to come down and do something later in the game. I get nothing for holding your backfield.
Correct.
Right?
And you got rid of that card, so you'll never see it again.
Yep. And so nothing for holding your backfield. Unfortunately, you're going to get 10 primary next turn.
Yep.
Unless I could kill this knight.
Actually, next turn it goes to a lot of points. I'll get 7 each, 14?
7 each or
7 each.
7 each, okay. Unless I can kill this knight. Now, I do have las cannons that can see you here, but not much else.
You don't have your twisty guns? The twisty guns are too far away?
The twisty guns don't even have line of sight.
Oh.
Remember, you couldn't see them, I can't see you.
Yeah.
Now, I can move over to attempt to see you.
Then you lose your heavy.
I lose my heavy,
got
and
it.
I still have this Helvern I could shoot.
They're pretty lazy. I don't think they want to come over.
And even if I come over, I think I don't get line of sight on you.
They're so lazy.
Let me see, where's the closest? No, there's nowhere I can move because they're very slow and they're very short. So that's why you need tall ruins because it makes it more dynamic and interesting, right?
Yeah.
So can all my las cannons get you? Maybe. That will reduce your primary considerably.
It would.
And we're gonna give it a go.
In it.
Indeed, that is exactly how I feel. Okay, so let us start. Let's start this this shooting phase.
Rodeo.
I'm so
So you're
scared.
doing an action, doing an action, doing an action, doing an action.
Correct.
We just have some last cannons.
Yeah,
Rotate.
I thought you might. So you're 1 CP. Okay, he's rotated. He's down to 13 wounds though.
Yeah.
It's not nothing. So we got 3 Cognis las cannons. Let's get my Iron Striders here, and let's just get some 6s. Okay,
I
sustained
would
hits.
love to see it.
So hitting here on 3s,
Here it comes.
Oh,
re-rolling the
On
ones.
the 1, another 6.
Ask and you shall receive.
Pretty good. I love it.
Force to wound,
Force a win.
twin lengths.
Don't even need it at this point, bro. Okay.
4 up,
4 Bimmel.
invulnerable saves.
To be honest, Brian, you could just kill me here.
Yeah,
This could be the end
one can hope.
of old Warden.
Now, that's good so
Oh,
far.
Beyblade.
Are you going to get odds or below odds?
Beyblade.
Below
No.
odds. And no CP, my
So
friend.
these are just DC each because he's -1 damage.
Correct. But you only have 13 wounds,
Yeah,
and I have a command point.
you do. That's enough. That'll do it.
But you do have Feel No Pains.
Oh, right. Do you
So-
want to
So that was 11,
14.
14. So you'd have to make 2 6s.
on 14 dice?
Correct.
You leaving it?
2 6s. I'm not going to re-roll the 3.
Okay.
That could go badly.
Could.
I still have more last
9.
cannons, and I still have Belisarius.
12. 14.
I mean, it was a good start.
It was a great. It was great.
Scarier than we thought
6.
when you get the 6s. So you got 3,
So I took
Leaves-
11, so I have 2 left.
2 wounds left. That 6 of Feel No Pain working across the board.
It's nuts.
It's doing good work. 2
It was a-
wounds left.
it's a
And I
questionable
have 2 las cannons. Let's just get sustained hits on these 2. No, but I'll take hits.
But it's fine. It's good.
4s to wound. Re-rolling.
Win linked.
No.
Okay.
1 4 up. You deserve it because you're down on
I
the
was
odds.
down pretty bad.
You're down.
But
Yeah, see?
I got it,
The
okay.
odds, they come about.
They twist. Just like the twisty gun and a
Yeah.
Thousand Suns twisty face. Comes back.
They come back around. Okay, Belisarius Cole. It's D3.
Oh, D3
It's
now?
a D3.
Oh, it's a me.
That's just a 1.
A D3.
But that's all he needs.
That's all he needs. 2.
It is a 2. And it is a 3.
Now a 3.
And it is
A 4.
a 4. But this is where the odds come back around for me.
No, I failed so many 4-ups, Brian. I made 1 of 6.
No, it comes back around for me.
No, it does come back around for you.
So this is only 3 damage because I'm not in Melta.
Oh, so double 6 and I live.
So 2 6s to live on 3 dice. Or
Oh,
Belisarius.
I'm minus 1 damage.
No.
1 6.
Oh, 1 6 on 2 dice.
That's big.
Listen, Belisarius killed the one knight. Can he
kill another?
Can he just one-shot another knight?
Wild.
This is how legends are made.
Oh,
Oh, he drops another knight.
Does he boom? No.
What
Wow.
an absolute boss.
Oh,
2 times. He's
this
like,
is such a cool
boys,
game,
let
Brian.
me show you how this is done.
This is so cool.
Belisarius, what a boss.
He's great.
All right. Well, let's put in my destroyers and my lone breacher into that lone Helverin over there.
Yeah, let's do it.
So let me find the cards. Okay, so I have 1 breacher right here going into the Helverin here, and then I'm going to have 2 destroyers going in. We don't think it'll kill you, but we think it'll chip you, especially when you don't have a great save. Okay, Cataphren breachers. This one is 2 shots, rapid fire 18. Looks like I am an 18, but we should double check.
It is.
Yeah, we're at 16 and a half. So 4 shots, my friend. Here it is.
On 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling the 1. And anti-vehicle 4-up. There it is.
All of them.
This is a really scary gun. It's
5 up in
AP2.
bolts.
So, no, you go
5
for
up either way.
Okay. And it's 3 damage.
Unless I have cover. If I have cover, it's a 4-up.
You do not. 3, 6, 9 damage. We got 9 fuel, no pains. That's a scary gun. The breachers are good. I see why you pay a lot for them.
Or D. 6s.
6s are good too.
So I took
7.
7 down
7.
from 11 to 4.
All right. Well, can my 2 destroyers finish the job? They've got 8 shots between them, hitting on 3s. The 2s do nothing for me. So we'll get them out of here. And this is anti-vehicle 2 up on this one.
Oh.
There we go. This one is AP 1 only,
4-ups.
so 4 ups. Okay, 4 damage, which you have 4 damage left, so you have to make 1 6 here.
Oh, he's dead.
No, I take him down. That was very efficient.
Oh.
To the wound in 2 places. The model count dwindles. Now he's down to 2.
Oh.
Okay.
This is where it gets interesting.
Now, this is the end of my turn. So I get the 8 points
8 points for investigate.
for investigate, and I did take you off that back objective.
For another 2. 3.
Oh, it's only worth 3?
It's 3 per unit you kill on an objective.
Okay.
Oh, you kill this on an objective. So it's
Aha,
5.
5.
Oh.
So 8 and 5.
That was my plan all along, Bridger.
I don't think any of us could have expected what happened here.
Belisarius Call. Every time, what we can say to you via empirical truth is he always kills a knight when he shoots at one.
Uh-huh.
Listen, every
Yeah.
time we've shot a knight with him, he's killed a knight.
Every time.
So he one-shots knights.
Yeah.
Chat is loving Call, by the way. Like, they just
He's
threw
cool.
up a whole bunch of Call puns.
He's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Great.
Call is cool.
Call is a boss.
He's great.
Yeah, he's cool. All right, man. That's the end of my turn.
So now we'll pick up this objective.
Yeah, so that objective gets destroyed.
Go on.
That's the primary,
Yep.
as it was called. And we have only the secondary left, and then this one here.
So I get 7 points.
I think it's 8.
8. I get
8 points
8 points.
after
So this was
yeah.
huge.
This was
Brian.
huge, yeah.
This was enormous.
I needed both of those. I needed really a lot to happen here.
Astronomical.
Now, I really didn't want to take these guys off this point on the odd chance that I got to keep this.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can't have them all.
Can't get everything.
Can't get everything.
Okay. Well, I get some cards here. What are we gonna get? Extend battle lines. Just hold your home and one in the middle.
Oh, holding your
Ooh,
home.
taking
Not
my
so easy.
home. Big deal. And then no prisoners. 2 points for every unit you kill. I might not really be getting secondaries this turn.
You could kill a couple units.
I could, yeah.
Between your fire splitting.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get on this objective, which puts me outside 12 of call.
I see.
So I cannot just murderalize Call.
Yeah.
Well, hey, let's get moving. I don't have that much to do here.
Yeah, I have to take my Protector Doctrina.
Yeah.
Cole has to pick his ability. The reroll ones have been working for us, so we'll keep it. And then you have no one in your deployment zone for whom I can rad bombard.
That's correct.
Any left.
And I have no bondsman abilities.
So do I go up to 2 CP?
You get one for the turn.
Hooray.
Whatever that means. She has you. I can't tell what that number is.
I've got 3
Hooray.
CP. Yeah.
This is a truth that we've been told is that when you count your own CP, it's always less than when the producer counts it. That's a known fact.
Is that 18? I can't see anything.
18 to whom?
To your anything.
It is not, but I'm sure you could twist your base to get within 18. That is 18, my friend.
Cool.
Again, he's 10 AC, right?
10 OC. He might be more because he's huge.
And if I wound him, does he go down?
You have to get him pretty low. Valiant, OC 10, you have to get him to 8 wounds.
I see.
From 24.
Quite challenging.
The 2-up, save, and cover.
Okay. All right.
I mean...
Is that all your movement?
I get...
You could back up to try to get an angle on me.
I need to stay on this objective.
Yes.
But we'll get some shots in.
Yeah. What's his OC?
8.
Quite respectable.
That's a lot. I would love to charge him off this objective, to be honest.
Yeah, but that would be a bad
It would
idea.
feel great, but it would be bad.
Bad decision, yeah. Okay, well.
Wait, why am I standing on this? This goes away next turn. Standing on this does nothing for me.
I see. So you might as well go. You could either have gone that way, really had a lot of targets. This way, you couldn't have gone too much farther.
No. I think if I stay where I am within 12 of call, I just kill your warlord and
Just
unlock
stand there.
a 5-up Feel No Pain.
Ooh, the whole army.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
And 1-up cover is great. So we're just going to smooch this building.
Just going to stay where you were. Because
building.
I have a turn 4 and I'm not even on this objective.
Yeah.
So it doesn't actually matter.
Right.
Right.
Them's the rules.
Okay.
Because I don't have any secondary. Yeah, extend battle lines I can't do because I can't hold my home. Unless I like sprinted over here, which is not worth the 1 badillion points I'll get for this.
Correct.
So.
Right.
That's what we're doing.
Shall we get to blasting?
Let's, Brian. Let's. 1 ZB. Cool. I haven't used it like so many of the cool strats. I just rotate Ion Shield as per usual.
It's very valuable.
Dominant takes over everything.
Very, very valuable. No doubt about it.
I could trophy claim, but I would have to kill the whole unit. Thunderstomp. I'll have 1 for rotate next turn. Because it'll be your turn. I can't afford to shoulder the burden right now, and I'm not allowed to.
Yep.
So that's a thing. What are the keywords on call?
Nothing you're going to find too exciting, I think.
Is he a monster?
He is a monster, actually. Now that I think about it, I didn't think he would be, but he is a monster keyword.
Of course, all the Primarchs are monsters.
He has, monster keyword.
Okay, well, I'm thinking about doing trophy claim.
Okay.
I'm gonna claim me a trophy.
I think you are trying to claim a trophy.
Actually,
here.
I'm already strength 24, so that's a bit.
That was a plus to wound.
It's a bit silly, isn't it?
It's a plus to wound,
but
right?
it refunds itself.
Well, I am T8 on so the flamer would get a plus against me.
Yeah, because it's strength 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, it's essentially gonna be free. It's gonna refund itself.
Sure.
So I'll spend a CP.
Okay.
On trophy claim. And I will claim the trophy of the 2-man walker, the chicken squad.
Oh, so you pick a unit and then
I get +1 to wound it.
against the 2-man chicken squad.
If I kill the unit, I get a command point.
Okay.
So it refunds itself.
Yeah.
If I don't kill the unit, I'm never allowed to use the strat again.
Oh, I see.
Which is such a
I love it.
It's so flavorful.
So what gun are you putting into them?
Great question, Brian. Great. I see your great question and I raise you. I got to think about it.
I see. It's a tricky question. I understand.
I'm within lone operative range of call.
You are 12 inches, so call can be shot now. He is a monster, so can you just spear me?
No, it's going to. Oh, jeez.
Right?
Yeah, we're going to shoot Call with a spear.
Okay, so
Call
spear,
is going to be removed from the battlefield.
the spear is the size of Call's
Probably.
body, so I don't know what. I don't think it goes through him as much as it just it becomes him. Like it starts wearing his robes. You know what I mean?
It's a grapple. No, it's too
No,
easy.
it replaces him in the robes. And then it comes back and it's wearing his
I
robes.
just have like a sock puppet.
Yeah,
Call.
exactly. It's a sock puppet call. Yeah, that's right. You're going to fail, though, by the way.
I'll put the shield breakers
Yeah.
and I guess the Melta goes into call. The
Sure.
shield breakers go into the 2-man squad, the conflagration.
The shield breakers into the 2-man Iron Striders
Yeah.
that you're trying to go for. Okay.
Yeah.
And the flamer goes where?
These guys can't go through walls?
No, but they can go through that hole there.
Then I'll conflagrate them.
Okay, just to remove an asset that could go for your
Yeah, I'm
objective.
going to remove basically the only things that can get to this objective. Planes can't hold. You do have Taraxi,
I do have Taraxi.
still in Deep Strike.
Yeah.
But here we go. Ooh, I won't be able to Overwatch and rotate unless I get this command point back.
Right.
Well, let's just kill Call.
So
feel good.
Call can't do anything to stop you. The 2 that you're going for right there,
Yeah.
they could spend 1, so I'm down to 2,
Yeah.
in order to have their 4-up invuln again.
That's great.
And that's it.
Here is the Harpoon into Call.
Yes.
Hits on a 2, rerolling a 1. Correct.
Okay.
2 up to wound, 4 up its mortals. And
Yeah.
we just kill Call.
Yeah.
And Call's dead.
And Call's dead.
Woohoo! I'm
So
honored!
now you have a Call sock puppet.
I have become honored!
Now you can kill knights in one shot.
How, well, I could already.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Now it's the spear, but we all call it Call.
It's Highlander.
Yeah, exactly.
I am Call.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we have 2 shield
Well, that was
breakers.
easy.
That was pretty easy.
This is why we love this knight.
So cool.
Okay. Shall
2
we
shield
shield
breakers
breakers?
into your chickens.
Yeah.
3's to hit. Roll on 1s.
Okay.
Love that. Yep. And then 2's to wound with a +1.
Yes, and 6s are,
6's go straight to mortals,
yeah.
which I would love.
Let's not see that.
Oh.
Okay, so far so good.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
So 2s to win though, right?
Yeah, +1 to wound, strength 12.
Yeah, right. So 4-up invuln.
In 8,
Okay, 1 goes through. And it's how much?
D6 +1.
Okay, I have 5 wounds left. So
3 damage.
3 damage, so I'm down to 2 left. You did not take that trophy, my friend.
Siege breaker. Oh, it's D6. It's not 3.
Yep.
I could.
This is the
still
autocannon?
One shot. It used to not be an
No,
auto.
it used to be good.
Legit.
So you did wound me.
No AP.
Okay. And I pass.
Great.
Ha ha ha!
Now I did not claim the trophy.
You did not. Not even close, actually.
But I will battle shock them. So please battle shock.
Oh,
So
cute.
chat's saying you get 3 CP for that?
Really?
For killing, for
Oh!
for knocking out Call? Okay, yeah.
Because I am honorable.
You just
Yes.
get 3 CP?
Because I'm
3
honorable. I
CP,
completed
yeah.
my quest, Brian.
Not the
Whoa.
one.
I went questing and I brought home
I
a
passed
sock
the
puppet.
battle shock, but geez, I didn't know sock puppets were worth that much. I would have been getting over here with puppeting all the time. Are you going to flame my 3
All right,
doggos?
conflagration.
I don't think. Okay. It's 8. It's not amazing.
Well, strength 8, so it's going to wound you on 2s.
Ah, listen, that's what you think.
We're only 1s because of awesome.
I am only T4.
All right, all the wounds.
Okay, AP.
2.
So I ignore
No,
one of those,
AP1,
and I'm in
AP1.
cover.
And I ignore cover. AP1.
Okay, so 3 up saves, or 4 up saves because you ignore cover.
I ignore cover.
So 4 up saves, and it's a bunch of damage.
2 damage each.
Well, they have 2 in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 3 of them are dead.
Got him.
Squad is conflagrated.
Got him. We will go to my other remaining model, which is a Warglaive. He will shoot his thermal spear.
Yep. Thermal spear here into my sterilizers.
3s. I wish
Okay.
I did something, but I do reroll 1s.
Oh man.
The tension.
The tension.
The drama.
It's so good.
It hits.
Okay, 2s.
2s. They have a 6-up invuln?
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, everyone does, but we'll just double check that I'm correct about that. No, I'm incorrect. They have a 5-up invuln.
Oh, that's great.
There you go.
1 dies.
1 dies. Would you like to use your stubber on me?
My little stubber. I like this. I like the stubbers. I'm not sure they're better than meltaguns, but I just like that they
Yeah.
got something.
And strength?
4.
So 4's to win, my friend. These guys have metal bodies.
There you
All right.
go. AP1.
AP1. Well, that's going to be a wound for me. And I'll put a wound marker on
They
one
have
of these
2
guys.
wounds?
Yes.
That's a big glow up for them.
No, they always did.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Is that the end?
That's the end of my turn.
Can you...
I don't think I scored either. What was I trying to do?
You were doing extend battle lines and no prisoner.
So you killed 2 units
for 4 no
4
prisoners.
points.
Okay.
Boom! Knights dominating the battlefield.
Now, unfortunately, I'm going to get 0 primary.
Yes.
So pretty tricky primary one. But that doesn't mean I have to always have 0 primary. But most of the time it means that. Okay, I go up to 3 CP, and I have nothing else to do. How many cards do I need to draw? 2?
Yeah.
Let's draw 2 new cards.
Okay.
Let's make them easy. Assassination.
Kill the warden.
Great.
Or the Valiant.
And behind
Easy.
enemy lines, I'm already there.
You did it.
And how many points do I get for being back there?
5.
For one unit?
Yeah.
3 for 1, 5 for 2. Because you get the bonus for being tactical.
To a maximum of
No, 5. You get 5 points if
maximum,
you have 2 units.
yeah.
5 points for
It's
2 units.
just 3 for 1 or 5 for 2.
Got it. Thank you. Now, assassination, pretty tough. I've already used the CP to refresh, and it didn't work for me. Assassination is not great. Obviously, I do want to try to hurt him, but with a 5-up feel no pain, he is literally unwounded. He's not even scratched.
Yeah.
And he's 24 wounds?
24 wins.
And he's toughness 13.
Yeah, so everything you have when you have 5s.
So you're telling me there's a chance. Anyways, I have to keep these.
He's the king.
I literally have no choices.
King amongst men.
But behind enemy lines could put some points on the board. And keep in mind, big swing for primary at the end of the game here. So,
That's true.
okay. Let's. This objective goes away now? Or not
No.
yet? Goes
Start
at
of
the end.
next turn.
Doesn't,
So it's there. It doesn't do anything right
it's
now.
irrelevant, yeah.
God, this game is so cool.
Okie doke. Well, let's get to moving.
Yeah, while you are moving, real quick, Bridger, about
Yep.
that 3 CP.
Yep.
Now, chat's saying that you don't get it. Do you get it now, immediately, or do you get it at the beginning of your next command phase?
Let's take a look. I have all of the whole index right here. I have every sheet, every page, code chivalric. Start of any of your command phases. My selected oath deed is I don't have it now. I get 3
Okay.
CP at the start of my next
But
turn.
you're gonna get it next turn. Okay.
So I have 1 now,
You have
just
one.
for it being Brian's turn.
Okay, excellent, thank you. Now let's go on to Super Chats. This one is from Liberty Fires, and it's a thinker. And Liberty Fires asks, Brian, top 3 machines, Bridger, top 3 knights, and Lindsay, top 3 sci-fi objects.
3 knights? Oh. For a second there, I thought it was knights like just those Imperial
It's
knights.
Valiant, Valiant, and Valiant.
And I was like,
Yeah,
there's
right?
not that many Imperial knights, guys. I can't choose a top 3. But no, it's knights of all time.
Yeah.
So like
Any knights.
Lancelot
It could be.
could be on the table. The Black Knight from Monty Python could be on the table.
Yeah. The Green Knight.
The Green Knight
Huh?
from Bretonnia, or from Gaelic lore. Who is he copy pasted out of?
Green Gawain and the Sir Gawain. And
Sir
the
Gawain
Green, and the Green
from
Knight. Yes.
The Lancelot, the whole
Yeah,
sword
that whole world. Yeah.
Lady in the Lake. So just UK mythology.
Yeah.
Most of the knights are like UK mythology, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I think. The ones that I could think of off the top of my head, yeah.
But there's got to be cool knights like sci-fi knights, like or the song Knights of Sidonia
Oh.
from what's that band?
Muse.
Muse. Yep. Lindsay and I feel, have listened to a lot of the same music in our lives.
Yeah, I think so.
Brian, can you think of any good knights? I know you're busy moving models, but this is more important.
The Black Knight from.
I already said that.
I wasn't listening to you at all.
Brian.
I was calculating maths.
Oh, Brian.
So no, we're on the same page.
Oh, we could do French knights like Joan of Arc.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was she a knight?
Definitely, she was a knight.
Jedi Knights?
Jedi Knight. Oh, Jedi
You want
Knights.
things? Yeah,
Oh,
sci-fi?
Qui-Gon Jinn?
I'm pretty excited to play Shatterpoint, to be honest.
Oh, gosh.
This is tough. There's a lot of good knights out there. All right, I'm going to go with... Mace Windu is actually a pretty good job.
Oh, yeah.
He's
He
pretty cool.
is
great.
I'm going to go with Mace Windu is in
great.
the top 3. The Knight Valiant actually does make top 3. And if I had to think of a third one... Can I Overwatch you at any point in this, Brian?
No, because you cannot see me.
But I want to.
You could have overwatched my plane if you wanted.
No, I don't want to.
Real quick about that plane, Brian.
Yeah.
How does it move?
It just moves
Chat's
at least
saying
20 inches.
Chat's saying it's something about it moves like straight, like it can't move.
What?
Straight as in like it cannot turn?
It can't move like that. It has to move straight ahead and turns when it lands. Turns 90 degrees when it lands.
Okay, then I would have turned it last turn.
90
Yeah.
Oh, 90 degrees. Hold on. Bridger told me that's not the case. That's
Oh,
how I thought it
just
worked.
moves at least
We'll
20
find
inches
out.
now.
If that's the case, then I'll put it that way, turn it 90, and then
You can also hover at any time.
I cannot hover with these planes.
Oh, well. Yeah, you should have a plane that can hover, Brian.
That is not an option.
To be honest, I haven't looked too deeply into the planes rules.
Yeah, no hover keyword on this thing. It is an actual airplane.
Like,
Although it looks like it could hover with its flappy wings, right?
no,
right?
no. That is why
Imagine
I can't
they're like
hover, Brian.
hummingbird wings, and they just like.
Yeah. Like the ornithopters from Dune, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
kind of picturing it.
Oh, are there knights in Dune? Can I choose
Well,
a knight
you'll
from
tell me,
Dune?
and we'll move this accordingly.
Yeah.
After it's moved, you pivot up to 90. Yep.
And then I cannot pivot again.
No.
No?
So you actually just had to fly off the board.
Hold on. So I'll go here. So I cannot pivot again. So I would have been here.
Yeah.
90 could have taken me here.
Yeah.
So there would have been no way
You have to
to
fly
not
off
go off the board. Okay. Bridger, you gave me bad
I
advice.
did. And you know what?
Oh.
I'll take the blame on that.
Okay.
I would let you hover it, to be honest, but
It's not, it would have done, probably, what would it have done? 4 mortals to him. Not the end of the world, especially with a 5-up feel no pain. Probably 2 mortals, 3 mortals, you know what I mean? So taking it off the board isn't the end of the
that
world.
makes them even worse than I thought. I thought they could just move at least 20 inches.
Yeah. That's okay.
Dang,
So
this
he's
dude
off the
hates
board.
Flyers.
Um,
All right, we got to answer this question, Brian. It's the top 3. It's very important. I said Mace Windu, Knight Valiant, and Lancelot. Those are my 3.
Great choices.
You have top 3 machines.
Silent
think
King.
Oh.
This is lazy. Brian's not trying, and I'm sorry.
Machines?
Liberty Fires, I'm sorry.
He's a great machine.
He's really not. He's not giving it his all. He's not even considering the options. Shameful, really.
The original Game Boy.
Oh, all right.
okay.
His heart's back in it.
What? That's a good machine.
That's what I'm saying. Your heart's back in it. You're trying. Look, you're putting out good answers.
I was giving one from 40k. You know what I mean? And he ruled the whole universe for a while. You know, that's all.
Yeah, but
Not the universe, I guess Galaxy.
he doesn't like being called a machine, Brian.
I mean, that was his fault.
He's the silent king. You can't just call him a machine.
That was his fault.
Original Game Boy, great. I would put it in contention with the Switch for the same slot.
Yeah. But it was more of a,
yeah.
like a surprise breakthrough, I think.
Yeah.
In that way.
Best machine, third one.
I mean, I use a lot of computers, so it feels like it needs to be a computer.
A particular computer.
But which computer, though?
You got to pick one. This is your question. Look, I had to choose knights. There's a lot of knights out there.
I think I'll go with the 1984 Mac. Created that beautiful GUI that we all use today still.
Okay.
Pretty much nothing's changed since that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will never use it because it's horrendous. Lindsay,
The 1984 Mac? Yeah, don't use it today.
top
It's
3.
not good.
What was your top 3?
Top 3 sci-fi objects.
Ooh, sci-fi.
And number one
What?
is goo tanks.
Good.
Goo tanks. So you know, like Bacta tanks.
Okay.
Where where it's giant tanks of some sort of liquid
Yeah.
that people float in.
Oh,
or
yeah,
things
yeah. Those are
floating.
always the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah,
always
those are great.
They're like, it's a great sci-fi
Yeah.
background piece. Like, yeah.
That's great. Yeah. See, Lindsay put thought into this. Part. You should be more like Lindsay.
Yeah, I should have said goo.
You should have said goo.
It's a great answer.
All right. Fine.
Machines with lots and lots of buttons.
Buttons and lights.
And lights.
Switches.
Quality switches.
Quality,
Good click.
my
yes,
God.
a good click.
A good click.
Oh, we went to the computing museum and you can't touch any of. They have the most
touch?
tactile. Like they have every computer ever.
That's just mean.
All these beautiful buttons. You can't. Oh, it's so hard.
Oh, yeah. Anything with like a good switch, a good button, different sizes, lighting up all over the place. You have no labels. You don't know what they do.
You just press it.
You just press them.
Awesome.
You just press them. Yes.
That's a great second answer.
And then sci-fi objects.
You wish you could give answers.
Thanks for nothing, for all these strats.
So good.
Putting these strats over there. I have 3 CP, and it's like, when you're not shooting vehicles, when you're this and this, and it's like, thanks.
Well, sorry, you're
Are we good?
No, she's to pick a third sci-fi object.
Third sci-fi object.
It's got to be something like some sort of weird like wearing
some
kind of
sort of-
like maybe like weird
Like maybe
weird
like
like
this?
shoulder
Yeah.
pads or something like
Yeah.
that, or like weird
The hand motions you're making, the coolest thing I'm thinking of is like a still suit or something from Dune or something.
Oh yeah.
something
Tubes?
like
That
you know,
allows
like
you to drink your own
gloves
pee.
or something.
That's what a still suit does.
Yeah.
That's the major sci-fi breakthrough there.
And it recycles your sweat.
Yes, correct.
Oh yeah.
To a
Those
lesser
are
extent.
important.
Yeah.
To a lesser extent. It's a minor feature.
All
All
right,
right.
is it done, Brian?
I haven't even started. Okay. So listen to what we've got. We've got some bodies coming down.
Yeah.
We've got some bodies coming over here.
Yeah.
We're hoping to play Warhammer a little bit in this case. And how good is his fighting?
I don't know. Probably not good.
I
Titanic
mean-
feet. 4 attacks.
But he just fall back, but he can't fall back and shoot, right?
Correct. But you can just stand there and shoot.
He can stand there and shoot. Yes. So how many attacks are the Titanic feet?
4.
4?
Yeah.
And they're like a lot of damage?
The Dominus class have never been good in combat. I don't know if you know this.
Okay. So I'm going to keep my doggos under here, and I'll charge him through the building, try to hold him up. Okay. All right. We've got some strategies. We're going to play some Warhammer. Let's start by going with my Cognis Las Cannons. They're
Where
no
did the
longer...
dogs start their move?
I'm sorry?
Where did the dogs start their move?
In the building.
Okay.
And so I thought he might have been a better fighter. So I was going to move out here, but they're never going to get anywhere by any turn. So at least this is a play they can try. Okay, so what we've got is a big squad of 3. Are you going to rotate your shields?
Yes. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. It's better. So yeah.
Okay. So here's the 3 Cognis Las Cannons. Not re-rolling 1s, but I am still hitting on 3s, and 6s do explode still. That's a bad. This was
You made me rotate for this.
This was never going to go anywhere, but
You made me rotate for this.
so I failed. No, because it's 5's to wound you.
Yeah,
So here's the next 2 Cognis Las Cannons. Okay, look.
Hey, you made me rotate for this.
Yeah, huh?
Hey, you're right.
This is what I rotated for.
Yeah. Oh well.
All misses.
Oh, well.
That toughness 13, dude.
It's big.
1 wound.
All right.
4 pinball.
4 pinball. This is what I paid for right here. Let's roll a 4. No.
D6 plus a 1. There's a 5.
5 ups.
What?
You take
2. So you're down to 22 wounds?
down to 22.
Jesus.
Feeling 22.
This is,
Huh?
Yeah, Tay-Tay.
Nice.
okay, 1 squad of breachers, 4 shots.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that's good.
yes, correct. And then anti-vehicle, I do not remember, 4. So 2 wounds, AP 2.
3. Good. Covered. You don't ignore cover, do you?
I do not.
There we go.
Okay, then I have the 2 destroyers. Try to just do some damage here. 2 destroyers. It is 8 attacks
Shouldn't have rotated.
on 3s. I know. Okay.
So
Okay,
embarrassing.
it wasn't good. 4s. Okay. AP 1, so
So 2 up.
2 up save. There you go.
Awesome. Great.
That was all my shooting.
Cool.
That was my terrifying 2 wounds.
Oh, this? You can shoot this?
Yes, and I, in fact, will shoot
Yeah,
that.
shoot your thoracic.
So I still have 9 of them.
Thoracic.
So let's do 9 of them, shall we?
Yeah.
I'll just do 9 of them at once, if you don't mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I don't mind.
7, 8, 9. 10, 20, 30, 33.
What's the strength on this?
Real low.
Oh, cool.
It's 4.
Wow, 6s.
I know. 10.
Bottom of the barrel here. We're scraping it. Giving it a good,
I need everything I can get.
gotta scrape all the goodness out.
Okay, so 6s to wound. And they're really good against infantry. They have a special rule where they light you on fire.
That's cool.
Specifically does not work on vehicles
Yeah, well,
or monsters,
I can't be lit on fire, Brian.
excluding monsters or vehicles.
So it's not just, it's also bikers. You could light bikers
Yeah,
on
it works.
fire?
It works on them. So I got
Swarms?
3 6s, which is not even remotely close to the odds.
No. Damage?
1,
Or
dude.
AP?
AP 0.
Oh, cool. Rips.
Let me just get all these
This
failed
is good. This is a good,
failed dice out of here.
this is a good way to end your turn, Brian. All right, I take no damage.
Oh my god.
Great.
Ugh.
This was a really worthwhile use of your turn.
Shush.
You wanna?
Charge you? Maybe.
I don't. I mean, it's okay.
Is it?
It's a combat knight.
Yeah, I know.
Built for tough is what they say.
I do have 2 attacks at strength 4,
They
0
say,
AP.
Built for tough. That's what it says right on the data sheet.
Ugh. Ugh. All right. I guess my turn's done.
You're going to charge the big knight, right?
Oh yeah, I was going to charge a big knight.
Yeah.
Did I have? What other secondaries did I have? I was supposed to try to kill this invincible knight.
You have assassinate and
Behind enemy lines.
Which I did with 2
which
units.
you did
Right.
for 5 points.
Okay. So just so you can all see, I'm in combat here.
All right. Would you like to attack the knight?
No.
Okay. I will attack you back because I could get myself out of this.
You could.
I do have
Get
4
yourself-
2-damage attacks. It's enough. There's only 3 dogs. Here we go.
I'm just seeing your charge phase, your command phase,
Hop, hey, hop,
your
hop.
opponent's shooting phase,
Yep.
and your opponent's shooting phase.
Yeah, okay.
Nope, nothing.
Okay, cool. Hitting on force. Oh, no special
Okay.
rules.
Okay.
I
So
need
far,
all these to wound. Strength 8. What's your toughness?
I think it's 4.
Okay, 2s. I reroll once.
Toughness 4.
Okay, AP 1.
AP 1. So it's a 5-up save. So I need to make 1 5-up save. Okay.
1 left.
One's alive. And I'll hold you up a little bit.
I consider myself inconvenienced.
Thank you. Okay.
That's your turn.
That is my turn.
So you get your 5 behind. I assume you're going to ban assassinate because you're never going to do that ever.
Assassinate. Yeah. He'll never die, so please bin that. And I'm at 4 CP?
Okay.
Right.
It's a good one.
It's not great strat.
Okay. So we're on to turn 5. This objective goes away.
Yeah. And this one becomes worth 15 points for you?
15 smackaroonies.
Wow. Wow.
15 big ones. Clamshells.
That does technically mean, even if I take it at the end of the game, is there any way for me to catch up?
I don't know.
33. I'd have to get secondaries worth 13 points.
Yeah?
Are there secondaries worth 13 points?
I don't know.
Let's see what you got.
This will be real quick.
Yeah,
Brian.
yeah, show me what you
You've
got.
tied up my big knight.
I have.
I have 4 command points.
I put in a valiant effort here against your valiant.
4 whopping command points.
Yeah, we both have command points for days.
So many.
I have 4, you have 4.
I get some cards.
You got rid of extend battle lines last round,
I did?
did you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's just say you
okay.
got rid of them.
Yeah, I would not have kept that.
There we go. See, you get an extra.
2 cards.
Okay.
Secure an objective in no man's land. You've already done it.
Okay.
And cleanse is an action on an
Well,
objective.
secure no man's land is to hold 2 in no man's land, which there aren't 2 objectives.
Which
anymore.
I think.
But
Do you
you can-
redraw this one?
You can also get 1. You can also hold 1
Right,
for 2
so I can
points.
get 2
Oh, okay.
points.
2 points.
Weird.
And then
so
cleanse?
I get 2 points on that, and then cleanse is doing action for 3 points.
Okay,
So that's my turn.
that's your turn.
I mean, I will fall back this night.
Yep. Just to use some Overwatch.
Yep. And
Yeah.
this guy's gonna cleanse.
Okay.
Okay. So I get 3 cleanse points, 2 cleanse, some number of cleanse points,
You get
3-2. 3-2 cleanse.
some number of cleanse points.
So 1 objective marker was.
Yeah.
Okay, you get 3. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Secures no man's land.
2 extend battle.
2.
lines. And
Okay.
I got my 15 primary, and that's me. Can you do it, Brian?
I don't know. So I'm going to finally change my Conqueror, my directive from
Yeah.
Protective to, I think, Conqueror.
Oh, you're gonna come conquer the whole battlefield?
Yes, that is correct.
out
Conqueror
and play,
Imperative.
warriors.
This is going to give all my weapons assault and nothing else meaningful to you. But that's important.
Okay. No, yeah, I was looking more at the you have to score 33 points.
Yeah, hold on. I could get 15.
Yeah.
It's actually quite
And then
doable.
you have to get 18 secondaries.
18 secondaries. So let's pick the cards. Let's pull the cards worth 18 secondaries. There's 1 in the deck. Engage on all fronts. I could do that for 5.
You already do this?
No, I didn't. You did it.
No, you did.
No,
I
you did it, you
I
did
did.
it.
I did. And
And
deploy
then-
teleport homers, you can do.
For
five.
how much? 5.
5 each.
So I could get 5 out of the 18 I need.
Okay, so you're 8 points short. No, you have 10 of the 8 points. You're You're close.
And deploy teleport homers I have to do on objectives?
No, in my deployment zone.
Is that really what it is? And you only get 5 points for doing it in an action in an enemy's deployment zone? It's so hard.
Yes, sir.
And it's 5 points if I do it twice?
No, 5 points if you do it.
Okay.
You can get less points if you do it in the middle of the battlefield.
Oh, I see.
Which you wouldn't do.
No. Okay. So I'm going to advance the squad. Are you going to
Okay,
overwatch
I'm
me?
going to kill them. I overwatch.
Okay.
Okay, don't move them. Keep them where they are.
Okay. So he's overwatching this squad. I'll pay 1 CP for...
Can't,
Why?
because it's your movement phase.
No.
Can't pay anything for anything.
Oh, you're saying all my strats are only in your shooting phase?
Yeesh.
Yeah. Okay.
13 hits.
Okay.
That is a weird part of Overwatch, is that
true.
it just happens. You just can't, twos. Rerolling Zivans.
And you get these even not in your shooting phase?
Yeah, I always, every time I
This is
make a
AP2?
range. Oh, man. AP2, yeah.
Okay. So...
No cover.
And no cover, right. So I have 5 people left in this squad, and they have a 6-up in vulnerable save. I wanted to turn it into a 4-up.
Oh.
And they're dead.
Yep.
So that squad's dead.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That was my trap card.
Oh, I have activated your trap card.
They wanted to die
Okay. Why is that?
because
Yeah.
the flamers will advance.
Oh.
So
Okay. Who's deploying teleport?
you have
8 OC.
you have 8 OC. So I need to get 9 models on here, and I have 9 models. Okay.
But then you can't deploy teleport armors.
No, I can't deploy teleport. But this is worth more points, my man.
You're right. It is worth more points. You should do it. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm with
Okay.
you.
Now my other advance
Uh-huh.
does need to be quite large.
Oh. Does it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he does it. So he gets his 15
Yeah, that's good.
and engages on 3 fronts for 3 points.
Yeah, and I can advance these guys back here to engage.
Yeah.
And I can move up Shoe Unite, but I can't kill it. And even if I did, it is not worth anything.
So he gets 3
Other
engaged,
than
15
pride.
primary, and the Knight households break free from the shackles of the Admech.
I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep. Oh, what a great game! Knights really showing their their specialties, their strength
I
here.
love how much everybody said Knights can't play the game, and they won this by outscoring.
Yeah.
They won this by bullying people off of objectives.
Yeah. You used
there.
you did what Knights do. You bullied me into my deployment zone while your little guys just stood back
Scored.
there and did the mission.
And I very poorly used the banner of permanent holding. I didn't start him on an objective because I
Which you
wanted to
could
get
have
up to
done.
this.
Yeah.
And then he didn't end up standing here because I had to go in the middle for secondary. So he ended
Yeah.
up not really using his
Yeah.
superpower. It's so good.
And honestly, you didn't even, because of the way the terrain worked, and Knights, terrain is a hard part for Knights, but you didn't even get optimal targets with him, I would say.
no.
You were kind of, I was almost choosing your targets for
Yeah.
you, which is why I still have some decent things left. But what you can see is, when I did finally try to shoot at the Valiant, he's all but invincible.
It does nothing.
Because the 1 extra pip of toughness, the 1 extra pip of armor save, the few extra wounds,
Yeah.
and then of course the 5 of feel no pain. But you don't always have that.
Once you get honored,
But throwing the 4-up invuln on him, he, like, what is it that kills him? Because the guns that are really good in the game are one-shot.
you have to kill Knights in combat. And combat is largely weakened. So
But
Knights
who
still
has,
don't have an invuln in combat.
Who has over strength 13
Primarchs.
combat?
Demon Primarchs even.
But come on. That's
I
not
know.
an easy thing.
I know, I
and a
know.
Demon Primarch's going to have to typically get flamed or harpooned. And a harpoon will eat one for breakfast.
Ruin.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the Knights. I think they're great. I think if you've been following the discourse today, the AdMech is not something that anyone's truly excited about. It's a big book. There's a lot of combos that are possible, so I have no doubt that we're going to find some cool, pretty efficient stuff. And they do play the mission well.
I was impressed, to be honest, at the output. It got through
It can be scary, but this was quite a gun line.
like
Right?
80 wounds of Knights or something. It got
Yeah.
through a lot.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
But as you can see, it's still not fast enough for me to take the board.
Right.
But it was not bad. Honestly, and if I didn't take the 2 flyers, I would have had more value.
It's a big tax.
The flyers I was playing for me.
I told him not to.
No, that was for me. They're my new models. You got to play with your new models, right?
They were
and
new
so-
like 2 years ago.
New for me. I just got them. And so if I took them out, I would have had quite a bit more killy. And that could have taken your lead and made it much closer.
It's big.
So I think it would have tightened that gap quite a bit. But what a fantastic game. And there's still so much more to come. Tomorrow, we have 4 new indexes to reveal, 2 new battle reports. You could do the math on what indexes have not been revealed. It's largely Xenos. So we're going to be playing that stuff tomorrow. And then it doesn't end there. We've got a break on Friday so that we can play Warhammer. In-house. This is a test. We're doing a test day with everybody who's coming to our Titans tournament, which is happening Saturday and Sunday. This is 8 games over 2 days. It's 8 armies, 8 players, and we're going to crown the very first victor of 10th edition. I'm really excited for it.
Very cool. Are we doing a good talk for this stream?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
we do.
Well,
Yes,
then we will answer the remainder of the questions.
Yes.
In that good talk, we might take a few minutes to set up, but we're going to see you very soon.
That's right.
With that, we hope to catch you next time on the tabletop. Bye.